Alright, I'm live. I'm just gonna stream on YouTube. What's up, everyone?
What it do?
Yeah, there's just some problems on the other end, so I didn't want to go through any trouble.
Oh, you missed the whole story about shaving butts. It was pretty impressive.
And testicles.
Ask him if he's ever used wax.
I bet you Tame shaves his balls. Tame, you shave your balls?
I've used wax before.
See, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Tame. See, I'm not the only normal guy
And
here.
your balls, Tame?
And your O-ring, come on.
I never said that. I said I used the shaver before. He did not say where. Hey, looking at the 5 minutes of the chart for Doge. I got a 5-minute chart for Doge. MACD may want to flip over a little bit bullish. We're still shedding this bearish momentum, so not 100% confirmation yet. Not 100% confirmation yet. How's everyone? So I think the YouTube chat.
Good. What up, team?
What's up? How are you? I'm just looking at the chart right now. If we look at the chart on the hourly for Doge right here, we can see we have the last time we ran up was at 7823, and we're barely holding above that. What is this? My volume's being a little bit weird today too. It's like, there it goes. You have this 8-cent support that we've been slowly running down to for Doge. And unfortunately, like, that was an artificial pump up. We already know that this was an artificial pump. You watched my stream a few nights ago. You can see why we pumped artificially. And starting around this 7.2 cents range, we had a mini squeeze on Doge because KuCoin actually went under maintenance, and when you went under maintenance on KuCoin, nobody could take off their orders. So we started to see the price of Doge rise as the shorts were liquidated. So that was very interesting. Right here on the hourly chart, we are getting a little bit of parabolic SAR uptrend for Doge after we worked up to this 8.15. And the MACD on the hourly looks like it wants to curve up for Doge. We may start curving up for Doge and lose this bearish momentum on this short time frame. And this is because we ran up from the top. Now, while this was happening, Bitcoin did not move and Ethereum did not move when Doge squeezed from here to here. So Doge may be building this higher floor after that run up, but if Bitcoin keeps dipping, not only will we retrace below that 7.2, we'll go down even further, possibly 6.67. So be careful about that. Be very careful about that. These are old. And this is Dogecoin chart. What's up, Michael? Welcome. On this hourly, though, we are starting to curve up. Like right here, I can understand the logic if people want to go long. But then on the inverse, on the daily, sorry. Let me delete some of this stuff from the daily. On daily, MACD wants to come down, probably. MACD wants to lose its bearish momentum. We've already ran up a lot on the daily. And currently, we are still parabolic SAR on the daily, but we wick below the 7.88. Probably be bearish. And the RSI on the daily, super bearish formation here. It would be very hard to go long for a lot of traders as this continues to go down. So just warning you, be very cautious. I know in the short term people want Doge to pump, and it can do that. But overall, we can still fall by 1 cent. And 1 cent divided by 8 cents is a huge portion. That's the difference between liquidations and no liquidations. Flip it to the 30 minutes, and we've been downtrending. We've been sell signal since like 8.5 cents, downtrending significantly. And after we were oversold, we did find some prices higher on Doge, but we're not getting this full recovery yet. With that being said, I still have my long on Doge open, and I posted on my Discord earlier that I was hedging my Doge long with a Celsius short. So on the right, my Doge long was negative 33%, and my Celsius short was up 35%. So that's how I was hedging the trade. I figure if Bitcoin dips even further and pulls down Doge, it'll pull down Celsius a little bit further. And if I look at those trades right now, Doge is only down, they're both 30%. So my Doge has been rebounding a little bit. So they're both break even. With that being said, if I really wanted to, I could close both trades, have break even, and then start a new long with a much lower liquidation price if I really wanted to. Or if I don't think Doge will go to that 7.1 cents, I could add more to my position. Just depends on market sentiment currently. I do believe that we have room to liquidate some shorts for Doge as we climb up here. We break above 8.1, 8.2 cents, a lot more shorts will be liquidated. Oh, we have a super chat from Phil Henson. Phil Henson donated $4.99.
Tim, what do you predict the price of Doge to be by the end of this year?
Oh, he says, what do you predict Doge price to be by the end of the year? That's a hard prediction, Phil Henson. If you look on the weekly chart for Doge, we turn off every indicator. Let's move this a little bit further. One moment. Sorry, it's this Doge price. Look on the 1 week chart, we can see that Doge may start recovering on the weekly, right? And there's 52 weeks in a year. We only have 4 months left in this year. So, 4 months left in this winter. I believe by the end of the weekly being overbought, we can see at least 21.45 cents, Phil. And that's 21.45. That's a very conservative number based off of being overbought on the RSI. And the moving average is up here at 12.9. So I think we could at least spike up to 21.45 before getting overbought. One moment, I have to I want to disable those sounds on the bots though. I don't want it to read the super chats.
Hey, Tim, it really helps out that you have a transparent picture now. Moving it around there, it's really helpful that you can see through it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about where to put it. It's just weird right here because the price is going to be at my mouth and my eyes. I think Doge.
Wouldn't matter where it is. The transparency is nice.
I think eventually Doge will get some buy pressure today, and we can get some more liquidations though. I've been watching liquidations on the other chart. It's looking very nice. Parabolic SAR is uptrending for Doge right here, which is short-term bullish sentiment for Doge. Short-term, we have bullish sentiment for Doge, which is really good. We can see this parabolic SAR hold Doge up, and we go to 8.2 cents, a nice little run. There would be more liquidations for Doge tonight. All right. Bitcoin's still under 24,000. 24,000 was a nice resistance we had for Bitcoin when it was looking up. But currently, Bitcoin is not really holding up right now. We look at Bitcoin on the short time frame, and we see Bitcoin is possibly about to have some upward momentum based off the MACD on the 5 minutes. But at the same time, we're getting overbought in the 5 minutes as well. So when you're overbought and the MACD crosses, it'll cross up and come right back down, not too much momentum. And on the daily, Bitcoin actually more oversold on daily than Doge because it didn't do that run up during the squeeze. So Bitcoin has room to go to that oversold portion on the daily and start rebounding. That's what we're looking at here. On the hourly, I know we were oversold earlier, completely oversold 15 RSI for Bitcoin, and we started slowly recovering. On the hourly, we are parabolic SAR uptrend. But if you look at the volume, these are very small hourly candles, 7,000, 4,000. These are very small hourly candles. So once we start seeing more volume pick up, then that would be good. There's just so many bearish catalysts in the markets this week, and a lot of that fear is surrounded by the heavy real estate market possibly having a rug pull in China. A lot of these firms, not all of them, so it's not the whole real estate market in China, just a bunch of these shady firms are going under. And unfortunately, they sold apartments and houses to people that have not been built yet, so they're not going to be able to repay those people. They default in their loan, and they use leverage. I'm telling you guys, leverage will get you wrecked. If you're not a good trader, if you don't have a good track record, 100 wins, 10 losses, don't fucking touch leverage. 100 wins, 10 losses. Get that under your belt, and then you can start using leverage. And look, if you're head of a company, don't borrow other people's money and then use it for leverage. I mean, you're supposed to use it for projects. And look, if there's any crypto projects asking you to put money in, be very careful.
Tame, if you were to drop $10,000 on crypto right now long term, what would you buy?
So if I had to drop 10,000 right now, long term, ideally I would want to get into Pulse Chain, but Pulse Chain is not out yet. Ideally, Thank you for the super chat, Phil Henson. But $10,000 into any crypto I could choose right now for long term. If Pulse Chain's not out, I would probably pick Dogecoin for the long term, because over the next 30 years, Dogecoin has potential to be a good cryptocurrency for currency. People spend it, people use it, and it's still early in developments. It will get more NFTs for Doge, and we get better NFTs, better contracts, better companies diving into the NFT world with entertainment, games. Then Doge could be a leading contender to some of these other blockchains. So probably Dogecoin long term. Ethereum, we don't know how this merger is going to do with Ethereum, so it could be a big risk. Bitcoin's an asset one, so it may still be around in about 10 to 20 years. But from a technological standpoint, there could be better assets developed. So it's an asset on a blockchain. Bitcoin will probably not be the best asset we ever see in our lifetimes, honestly. I don't think it'll be the best one in our lifetimes. Still watching this uptrend on Doge. It's we had a lot of volatility on the downtrend. No, I'm telling you, Bitcoin's a good asset, but it's not the best asset we will see in our lifetime ever. You don't realize how simple it is to make same code as Bitcoin, but polish it to be a little bit better. And Bitcoin wasn't the first crypto either. There was a lot of cryptos before Bitcoin that people thought were the best, and they died. And there's nobody talking about those cryptocurrencies anymore. Nobody's talking about Bitcoin Java. Nobody's talking about that. I haven't heard one person on my Discord out of all the 3,000 retail traders mention Bitcoin Java. None of them. There was way better products than what we have for Bitcoin now. Technologically better, but they didn't pass the market sentiment. So just think about that. Danny says, do you really think crypto market will survive without Bitcoin? Shake my head. I never said that, Danny. Mo. I didn't say that crypto would survive or die without Bitcoin. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm just telling you, Bitcoin is not the best asset that you will see in your life. There's ways you can make better assets. And there's more scarce assets than Bitcoin in the world as a physical material. You ever heard about this stuff called uranium? I'm pretty sure uranium's a little bit more rare and valuable than Bitcoin. And without uranium, probably would not have as much Bitcoin mining. Without uranium, you probably would not have this stability and world peace that you enjoy. We're probably in constant warfare. So some assets are going to be better than Bitcoin. Phil Henson says, what did you like that isn't out yet, Tame? He said coin, typo, coin. I like Pulse Chain. It's not out yet. I'll put the there's going to be scam copies of Pulse Chain, so I have to give you the website. There's going to be copies. I'll put it in the YouTube chat. It's not out yet. So here's the thing. If Dogecoin does it 10 times, the price is only going to be 80 cents. If Bitcoin does it 10 times, the price is going to be $230,000. Now let me ask you this. Which one's easier to 10 times, Doge or Bitcoin? Doge is easier to 10 times. Doge is easier to 10 times because the amount of capital needed would be significantly lower. If you just increase the price of Bitcoin to $240,000 per coin, the market cap would suffer drastically. Look at Bitcoin right now. We barely did a double or triple of this price without markets slowing down on Bitcoin purchases last year. Doge was already up almost 10 times this price last year. So in terms of market cap, that's what you really have to consider, because if there's not enough cash, you're not going to have buyers. If you want to look at Shiba, they have the Shiba updates coming soon, but Shiba chart's going to be a lot more volatile. If we look at SHIB right here, this is SHIB Tether. It's uptrending on the 5 minutes. It wicked down here to 1452. That would have been some nasty liquidations before coming down again earlier. But SHIB is kind of uptrending right here as well. If we look at SHIB on the hourly, we can see that parabolic SAR is downtrending, but keep in mind how far SHIB came up just off of news about the Shibarium release, and they're still working on Shibverse. And if this is a full retrace, if Bitcoin comes down more during the markets tomorrow, a lot more of these longs would be liquidate right here. Someone mentioned Bed Bath & Beyond. So I haven't dedicated Bed Bath & Beyond channel on my Discord. Some of the members were a little bit heated in the Discord today. So first time.
For real?
First time some
I
big
wanna hear.
disagreements. It's in the BBBY channel.
Damn, I missed it, man. The one time.
No, it's just text message. So here's what happened. This is my Discord. And this is about Bed Bath & Beyond, everybody. Basically, here's how it started. We were talking about the in-the-money calls for Bed Bath & Beyond for Friday. And you look at in-the-money calls, I was warning people, you have to be very careful. People usually sell in-the-money calls before they expire because they don't know what the price is going to do that Friday. And well, that Friday is now 2 days away.
And because of depreciation as well, right?
It's just 2 days away for the Friday. And then look what happened today in the news. We come down here. We get the SEC filing report. This is a little bit misleading title. They shouldn't say file to sell. They should say file for the right to sell. And this is spreading on some social media websites. It says Bed Bath & Beyond, Ryan Cohen Ventures, LLC, files to sell 9,450,100 shares. And this is the form 144. And this form was filed. I saw the actual form. And I'll actually pull up that form real quick. But we go down further, because I saw the form earlier as well. I mentioned to everybody, Ryan Cohen selling Bed Bath & Beyond will drop market sentiment. Think of your exit strategy. I didn't say he sold. I'm just saying that if he's selling Bed Bath & Beyond, market sentiment will drop. And just news of him selling, potentially selling, made the market sentiment drop for Bed Bath & Beyond. I was going to make a video about this today, but I want to see how the market goes tomorrow. I already posted my Discord, so my Discord members have all the data they need. Hippo was complaining he could not get his puts filled in time. So if you have a put, you're basically betting the stock will go down. RC Anderson says 9 million additional shares approved too. I do not see anywhere about that. Tiffany says it's already got confirmed to be a rumor. This was the edited messages. I don't know the exact message. But I saw the actual form 144, and it has his rights to sell around 7 million shares. But we saw the red candles coming into markets. And I'm viewing this as a scalper. I said, my opinion on Bed Bath & Beyond is as a scalper. I entered a great price, under $7, sold, got out today on news. I always can re-enter if I feel market sentiment changes. And Carnivore, he bought at $6, $11, $14, $18, and will continue well past $28, what he thinks. Woo! And then I put the chart in there as well. Like, we already fell like almost $10 per share from $30. So we go down a little bit further. I do mention that I did keep the options though for January 2023, just in case this does run up. I have the options, but for the stocks, when I scalp it, I can put those profits somewhere else. And this is the exact message. Here's what we know. Ryan Cohen has over 9 million shares. He has the rights to sell his shares. His position will either increase or decrease on ownership. From my standpoint, I secured stock profits and did not touch my 2023 options. We will find out in the coming days if he wants to sell shares though. And I guess this is cropped. As of the date hereof, RC Ventures directly beneficially owned 9.45 million shares, including 1,670 shares underlying certain call options constituting approximately 11.8% of the shares outstanding. Mr. Cohen, as the manager of RC Ventures, may be deemed to beneficially own the 9.45 million shares directly beneficially owned by RC Ventures, constituting approximately 11.8% of the shares outstanding. And if you go down a little bit further, we actually see somebody bought some really expensive puts today for Bed Bath & Beyond. And I see the signature here. This is Ryan Cohen's signature bottom right. And here's what their remarks say. This filing represents the potential sale of up to 7.78 million common stock and the following call options: 11,257 Bed Bath & Beyond calls for January 20th, 2023 at $60, 5,000 BBBY calls, $80, and then some more calls at $75. So this is the potential sale of not all the shares, but 7.78 million, and then the majority of his options. And he signed this document today, technically yesterday, August 16th, date of notice. There is no plan of adoption. So it's very possible Ryan Cohen could start selling some shares of Bed Bath & Beyond. And we look at the chart here. There are people saying that it's FUD, that he's not going to sell. That's their view. That's their opinion. But if he does sell, I was prepared. If he buys more, I would be prepared as well. I have the options. I already secured enough profits that it covered all the option cost and everything. I made a significant amount. And we do see this volume though. You got to be very careful. This chart on Bed Bath & Beyond aftermarket, this is no volume right here. So the real price is still going to be around 21 when market opens, and then dip down even further if he does sell. So tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day. It's going to be a very dangerous day tomorrow in the markets. Just going to go back to Dogecoin chart though. See if we can get this parabolic SAR still uptrending. If it can uptrend a little bit further heading into the new hourly candle, that would be great. Hourly candle comes in about 9 to 10 minutes. And guys, look over Bed Bath & Beyond news. You'll see that Ryan Cohen may be selling his shares. It's a possibility. He has permission to do it, so if he really wants to do it, he can do it. So we don't know what's going to happen, but Golden Cross just popping in here for Doge on the 5 minutes. Looking very good. Doge Golden Cross popping in as we start wicking back up. And I'm going to pull up another chart as well. I'll be watching some liquidations. And then I'll be trying to map out some liquidations, some big areas. Alright, so yeah, I can see like us getting some significant buys coming in here for Doge. Like This has probably been the most significant buys for Doge right here since after market close, really. Yeah, since market close, this has been the most significant buys we've had coming in here for Doge. And this current 1 minute candle is over 2 million volume, which makes up the majority of this 5 minute candle. And I'm starting to see some liquidations. I'll let you guys see those liquidations as we head up as well. And let's roll it over to 1 minute, just so we can see these liquidations. And you can get a better understanding of what's happening. Why Doge is pumping. Thank you guys for watching the stream tonight, though. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you find this helpful. If you don't find it helpful, don't feel worried about hitting the like button. But I see right here, we just liquidate a lot more longs that are 100 times today when we fell down to 8.03. Now the shorts are being liquidated as we head up to 8.11. We hit 8.11 some change. Had a few nasty liquidations for Doge right there. It'd be a lot better though if Bitcoin can start liquidating. And I'll pull up the Bitcoin chart as well. You can't tell what chart I have up. Alright. Maybe it's because of the price. Maybe I'll just put the word Doge. Will that help you? And it says the word Dogecoin up here on the top left. Maybe this is too small. Maybe I can make it a little bit bigger. But this is the Doge chart. And I want to see if these liquidate up. If we minimize this, scale down, we do have a lot more bullish sentiment than bearish sentiment right here. 100% more bullish sentiment for Doge. But the problem with this bullish sentiment and all these bulls, so 100 times leverage, could be liquidated all the way down to 7.9. I think we could liquidate these shorts up tonight, up to 8.14. And we go up a little bit higher on the Elon tweet. We could carve into this 8.23. That's not out of the question. A lot of people learned the other night. I tried to short Doge. I gave it up. Took 1% profit, quit shorting Doge, and then it ran again. Doge has that potential to run, so be very careful about shorting Doge. But getting these spikes up for Doge and these liquidations could be good. But once we clear blocks like this and then volume falls off, we trade a little bit sideways for a while. Wow. And let's look at Bitcoin. I want to see if Bitcoin will uptrend as well. Bitcoin just wicked up there a little bit. Bitcoin has a different liquidation cycle than Doge. Bitcoin still, like I told you guys, on the daily, this stuff has room to calm down. On the daily, sitting on the sidelines might be the best play for a lot of people until you actually see that momentum going. Alright, let me I'll just put Doge chart up here too. But on the short time frame, Doge could be getting a little bit more bullish sentiments. We still have the catalyst that if an Elon tweet comes over, then we could run up. Still a parabolic SAR uptrend, but if Doge follows Bitcoin's here, and Bitcoin's actually bleeding out, and if I look at Bitcoin, we're in this range here, but Bitcoin still technically could be downtrending. This double bottom would be a little bit bullish, but if we look at Bitcoin on the hourly, our side does look bearish for Bitcoin. It does look like Bitcoin wants to come down on the hourly. Bitcoin's closer to being oversold than Doge, but this MACD did flip over for Bitcoin right here as well on the run up to 23.5. We would have a lot of liquidations on the shorts up here to 23,600. We can just push up another $100 for Bitcoin. We're in this nice little block though for Bitcoin for the liquidations. If I had to gauge this, the market's a little bit more bearish sentiment for Bitcoin. They want Bitcoin to go a little bit more oversold on that daily. You look at the 4 hour as well. 4 hour we were oversold and started uptrending. So it's a dangerous spot. We could go down and liquidate all those longs before even coming up. So right here, oh, my prices are frozen. Thank you. Right here, we may be trading sideways, and people are hesitant. They're not really wanting to enter trades. More shorts have been piling in, longs have been piling in, and the price is around this sideways pattern for Bitcoin. Doge had this nice pump up, liquidate some shorts, came back down. Maybe liquidate these longs, come back up. So we're in this sideways pattern. Elon tweet would change this for a short time frame. Does anybody have any comments or anything interesting they would like to share about stocks or cryptocurrency that are on the charts? Nope. All right. Just want to warn you guys, be very careful of scams out there. There's no such thing as risk-free investment.
Fabulous work on your live streams. Great productions.
Thank you on the super chat, Realistic Heart. Appreciate it. Realistic Heart, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of the channel. Yeah, Doge is possibly downtrend to liquidate these longs right here. Our side is getting that oversold territory though on this shorter time frame. This is so weird. There we go. Thank you again, Realistic Heart. Realistic Heart said, fabulous work on your live streams. Great productions. $49.99 super chat. We have an interesting question from Josh.
Nice.
Go ahead. What do you have to say?
Nothing. I was just saying nice to the super chat, man. It's dope.
Oh, yeah. So we have a question from Josh. It's very interesting. He says, how low do you think ETH will go if Bitcoin goes down to around 15K? Before the merger, I think ETH already had this big hype going up. So if I go over here to Bitcoin chart, and you think Bitcoin goes down to 15K, that would be around that bottom, potentially for some of these predictions. 15K from here would be a significant drop. Let's just do the math. Let's round it up. 24 minus 15 divided by 24. That'd be about a 37% drop. Now, 1 minus 0.375 would be around 62.5%. We go to the Ethereum chart. We multiply 0.625 by 1850. And that may give us 1,156 Ethereum. Possibly a low for ETH pre-merger. But this ETH merger is probably not 100% risk-free as well. There could be a glitch happening. ETH on the daily looks super bearish on the short time frame. Honestly, on the daily looks like it's coming down. And while this stuff was coming down, let's see how the DXY was doing. DXY. This is the US dollar currency index. And on the daily, it's been slowly staircasing up since June 13th. And it did have a big spike at July. But lately, past few days, it's been uptrending again. And it even hit as high as 107.426. So if you look at Bitcoin since August 15th, on the daily, I gotta zoom in here. Let me hide all indicators. Since June 15th right here, well, August 15th, it's been coming down. So DXY is going up since August 15th. Bitcoin's coming down. They're kind of trading inverse, opposite of each other. And, well, while they are trading opposite of each other, it's going to cause some problems for the crypto. But if DXY is coming down, it is getting that overbought territory on the daily. On the 15 minutes, it just received the golden cross as well. So DXY double tops at this 107 price range. If we look at it on the weekly for DXY though, it's been coming up as well. So it is coming up while crypto was dipping. Then when it started coming down, crypto was pumping. But now it may be coming up again. If it gets rejected here and comes down, could be good for crypto. But there's also a scenario where both crypto and the DXY pump and the SPY pumps and the whole market pumps. And usually that involves a large amount of cash injection into the market. We're about 12 o'clock in the morning. Bitcoin's still slowly coming down. ETH is coming down a little bit as well. We look at ETH on the hourly though. Hourly ETH is still getting this downward pressure. Keep in mind, compare ETH to Bitcoin, ETH had a run up. ETH had a huge run up. SHIB had a huge run up. Doge had a huge run up. Bitcoin did not have this huge run up like the other alts. So these small dips on Bitcoin, Bitcoin goes down 1%, maybe Doge goes down 2%. So keep that in mind. And you guys want to see another altcoin, we can look at Matic real quick. This is going to be another cryptocurrency altcoin. On the weekly, Matic had the buy signal actually. And it's around 96.3 cents for the buy signal. But keep in mind, weekly buy signal, Matic had that big pump. There's a lot of good news for Matic. And I'll put on the chart just so people know this is Matic. On the short time frame, Matic was oversold, hit a new bottom down here, and it bottomed at 87.6. So Matic is a little bit more volatile than Doge up here for the investments for flipping, but Matic also did a lot more liquidations on longs on the way up. On the short time frame, on the 1 minute, we received a death cross for Matic after pumping up for a few hours, and now we may be coming down. On the 15 minutes, definitely looking a little bit questionable. But you see up here, when the market closed today, we had some big dips down. And Matic, I mentioned earlier, this is why I kind of don't like trading Matic. That trading volume is going to be a little bit lower, so it can be a little bit harder to get out of your position. That's why those people that huge profits up at $1, when they all start taking profits on their longs, well, the price can drop a lot faster. And we noticed that when we get the big candles like this, 3 million, 4 million Matic, realistically, that's only like $4 million. Whereas Doge 15-minute candle and Bitcoin 15-minute candles, like right here, a big 15-minute candle for Bitcoin, 6,531 Bitcoin. Let's do the math. Let's just round up to 23,450 times 6,000. That's $140 million versus this Matic candle, only $4 million. So this Bitcoin candle is obviously worth more than 25 times the dollar value of these Matic candles. So Matic, this lower volume, it can do big pushes do smaller pushes. And speaking about low volume, let's look at Hets.com crypto. Hets had a big candle right here for around 10 million. 10 million candle for Hets is big. And the price barely moved on that 10 million candle. There's still liquidity for Hets. But you look at Hets on the daily, when we had a big candle for 83 million, the price went from 7.98 all the way down to 3.7. Price dropped by half on a big candle. And Hets, small volume, easy for push, as we saw in the past, easy for sells. So Wells can come in and push the price of Hets around until it gets a little bit more trading volume. The catalyst for more trading volume for Hets is the Pulse chain release. And then Polkadot was probably following Bitcoin because the stablecoin related to Polkadot, AUSD, was depegged. And we look right here on the daily, we had $36 million. AUSD was depegged right here. And if you look, it's still having trouble getting repegged. And I warn people, be very careful about this. Like, how does a stablecoin get depegged, still have trouble getting pegged back up, and then moving average goes down lower? It's not even at $1 anymore. So very dangerous, very speculative. I would not gamble my whole bag on this stablecoin that was depegged, hoping that it goes to $1. It's just a fool's game. All right, let's go back to our Dogecoin chart. And we see right here for Doge, our moving average has been coming down ever since we hit around 8.68. And I know at this price, I can draw the trend line, but I know we broke a trend line right here, and then the death cross came in. If you look on the 5 minutes, there's a lot of bullish momentum under Doge at 7.5 cents, and then a lot of bearish momentum up to 9.2. So I'm hoping there's another scenario where we can squeeze through these shorts and push past 9.2. And without any exchanges helping, I think the only way that we can get up there is with a good Elon tweet. Good Elon tweet would help us significantly for Doge. But overall, I think there are some greedy players on both sides here. These bears right here and right here will probably get slaughtered. Doge can get up to 8.14. I think 8.14 is going to be our resistance for Doge. I'll go ahead and map that out. 0.0814. And Doge right here could liquidate all the way down. We don't really have good support until 7.92. And these are just based off of the liquidations. Now, I can do another measure for the support and resistance based off of trend lines and everything too with volume. But this is what we're looking at in terms of liquidations. And this is the Doge chart. If I go up here and I zoom in like this, you're not going to see that. So, all right. We're not going to see good candle formation if I do that, but I'm going to put it on there for you guys. Go ahead and take a screenshot. Take a screenshot real quick. And then after you get your screenshot, I'll move the candle up. Because I do think these bears are going to get liquidated tonight. What's the title of the YouTube stream? Did it change my YouTube? Yeah. Doge will liquidate the shorts. That's the title of the stream. Doge will liquidate the shorts. And this is the theme of tonight's stream. We're going to watch it happen. We already liquidated a pair of shorts for Doge. And we have another pair that we're waking up to liquidate for Doge. Still parabolic SAR uptrend as bulls pile in. And anything that copies Doge's name with the word Doge in it, I think is a knockoff. And I think it's money that you should not be giving away. So guys, let's play a game while we're waiting. I'll ask you a question, you answer true or false. If you want to participate in the game, just let me know. Just state your Discord name, and then we'll go in order. Nobody wants to play. They're scared. Alright, if we don't play the game, we can watch this a little bit more in these liquidations. And I want to see how Bitcoin's trying to do while Doge is pushing up. Bitcoin's slowly uptrending as well. Bitcoin's slowly uptrending. This is a Bitcoin chart. You can tell because the price is over $20,000. And I'll put it up here. And for the liquidations, you see right here, Bitcoin doesn't have any liquidations where we're at. We have to wick up a lot further. That's 100 times. Let me see if I have the other liquidations on the chart. Oh yeah, they're on here. We just did a lot of liquidations over the week for Bitcoin and Doge and crypto, so it's hard to get this gas to go back up for Bitcoin. Doge as well. Hard to get this gas to go up. And that's why you have this big spread between support and resistance. It could be a good scalp for a lot of people. If you get it at this support and can sell it at this resistance, beautiful. Or if it breaks this resistance and climbs. There would be a lot of a breakage between 7.92 and 7.74 though. You're welcome. If anybody wants to use this indicator, look at some of the charts and stuff too. Like I like GameStop, for example. So I like to follow a GameStop chart. I think one day GameStop will have a big squeeze. So if I look at GameStop on this short time frame, I can see that on the hourly, GameStop, sometimes when you get a buy signal here, like $34, it will run up before getting completely overbought. Run up to like 48. And this was on the split news. I think Tesla could do something similar on that split. But if you look right here as well for GameStop on the short time frame, this gave us the death cross on the hourly. Well, a few candles after its sell signal. So I think GameStop's in a really interesting position. And the news, if Ryan Cohen does sell shares of Bed Bath & Beyond, it may help GameStop in some way. I don't sell this shirt, I'm a duck. This is a shirt somebody gave to me for free. The ones on Amazon are different. A lot different. I can add these shirts, but you're fine. I'm a duck. Somebody just gave me like 30 of these shirts one day. And if we look over here at Doge again, still in this sideways range, but I'm expecting some wick ups for these little conditions. Getting some huge sell pressure here for Doge though. All we have to do is wick up. They're defending their positions. These new dots coming in defending their positions. And I'm going to open up another chart. I don't want to mess up this chart with all the liquidations. And I'm going to go to Doge. And I will use the Coinbase chart. I'm going to hide liquidations. I'm going to hide a lot of these things. And I'm going to add the Williams alligator. And I'm going to add the Williams alligator. I'm going to modify it. 138553. And this is going to be a short-term alligator. If I look at this on the daily, it should help me get a better trend of what's happening with Doge. I'm going to hide everything except for the Williams alligator. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a better picture. Alright, so this is Doge Coinbase chart. And we look at the Williams alligator. Ignore everything else. We can see that the alligator has finally opened up its jaws, teeth, lips, and is uptrending for Doge right here. On the daily, Doge is uptrending on the Williams alligator. And if you look right here, we've been downtrending ever since the seller signal at 13 cents for Doge. So The difference between my buy and sell signal. Difference between buy and sell signal on this chart is pretty big. But another thing I'm noticing is that finally, after Williams Alligator is doing this sideways trading, it started charting a nice clear uptrend. Last time we had a nice clear uptrend was back here in March when Doge went from 13 to as high as 18 cents. So, and then Williams Alligator started closing again as we started coming back down. We look back a little bit further and we can see a sharper angle. So I'm going to map this out a little bit too. I'm going to map out these alligators. And then I'm going to look at the angles of their slopes. And we can get a better idea. Just want to map it out. And this is on Coinbase, by the way. It's a little bit less data than we would like. But now let's zoom it out a little bit further. And then I'm going to map all the alligator uptrends using green. And then we're going to take this let me move it a little bit further. Right here, this is just starting. We're just starting this uptrend right here. So keep in mind, as you can see right here, this is a nice gradual downtrend. Nice gradual downtrend. And they're all like pretty nice downtrends for Doge. But this uptrend is just starting on the Williams Alligator. If it doesn't last long, it's not going to last long. Yeah, PKM, the ML application is the liquidation level I'm using for the indicator. But on this Williams Alligator, we're starting to see, like, it helps you map out what direction we're heading. And on the short term, like, it works a lot better on the 4 hour, so I'm going to go 4 hour chart. During the squeeze for Doge, same thing. If I map this out, map out the uptrends with the up. We had this small run up here. Now we also had this run up here. We had this squeeze here. That's why it was so sharp. Really big squeeze. That's why it was so sharp. But now the alligator, I'm telling you, usually after I see it curve down like this, it's an early signal. We'll probably start dipping a little bit on this 4 hour for Doge. And probably start dipping towards that support line that we had. Let's go to the short time frame. It's not as significant on the short time frame, but it does help realize when you're sideways trading. And we haven't had a big uptrend yet for Doge, and it looks like it may be coming down. It's coming down or sideways trading for Doge right here, unfortunately. And we use this for Bitcoin as well. It's gonna look different than Bitcoin. So actually I have this trend line for Bitcoin, and I guess right here, this is when we broke under. My sales signal came in after we broke under for Bitcoin right here as well. And this was a nice run up. If we look at it on the hourly, we can actually see a better idea of this trend line. And we do have support at Bitcoin for 21,489, but seeing this trend line go up here and then break under right here, it just has the idea that we're going to dip down lower and we're going to break lower and try to find a new support for Bitcoin. So if I pair this with the 4 hour Williams Alligator, it actually looks super bearish. Like we're falling pretty fast on the Williams Alligator. We had a nice run up there, but now we're starting to fall. And usually the moments that the alligator starts curving down, I use the green line first as leading indicator. Once it starts curving down, crossing under, like right here, then it's going to be pretty bearish. So right here, people got out of Bitcoin at 24,177. They felt like geniuses if they use this Williams Alligator indicator. And Williams Alligator is great. Like, if I used it for GameStop, on Williams Alligator for stocks, you can see like a clear idea, like when they're uptrending and when they're downtrending. Right here, we can tell GameStop was downtrending at 37. It stopped that downtrend right here, 25. And if we want to know where it's going right now, just based off Williams Alligator, it looks right here like we had a nice steady uptrend for GameStop, and then boom, right here, we started curving down. But this is a very low candle. Let's go back to hourly. And this is no trading volume, this is after market. So we're right here, still technically uptrending. This is data that we should not be using on this curve down since there's no volume right here. So right here, we may see GameStop still uptrending or getting ready to trade sideways. I have to get another few hours of data from market opens tomorrow. Julio Gonzalez says, what do you think about the Doge chain network? Probably a scam. Julio Gonzalez, probably a scam. Sell signal popped in for Doge right here while we were looking away. Don't worry, we're back here and we can see the sell signal for Doge as we started getting the def cross. Def cross for Doge, price didn't move too much, but then we started wicking down, liquidate these longs. This is a big candle, 1.79 million. All right, I'm telling you, people are getting greedy on both sides here tonight. Both of these areas will probably be liquidate. We were already cutting through a lot of shorts earlier tonight for Doge, and we're now just piling through, liquidating all these longs for Doge, helping push towards that support level. We hit that support level, may see a nice bounce for Doge. But right here, oh man, plenty of longs to be liquidate for Doge right here. Current price is 8.052, and I can see it wicking down a little bit further for these liquidations. Is anybody in a trade right now? Thinking about possibly closing both my Doge and my
I'm sitting
Celsius.
on the sidelines.
Yeah, I should be on the sidelines, but I hedged my play, so I'm break even. Oh, yeah, I'm break even. Hey, YouTube. So they closed their Doge long yesterday. Someone says, what about Shiba? Shiba's probably in a bad situation. If I look at SHIB here, SHIB did a big run up. Like, SHIB did this big run up on the hourly. So every time this goes up, it's like 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. And every time this second number goes up, it's like 10%. So from 1.2 to 1.7, that's 50% run up. From 1.8 down to 1.4, that's about 40% down right here. So it's still not even 50% down. 50% down would bring us at 1.30. So let me map it out. If we go all the way right here, sorry, it looks a little bit weird. 50% from the top would be closer to here. 50 points down, sorry. 1.3. And that would still give us a price higher than when we ran up, but potential for SHIBs to get liquidate all the way down to 1.3 down here. That's a very dangerous situation. On the short time frame, SHIBs also coming down pretty hard. And keep in mind, SHIB and ETH both did a big long run up. Doge did a separate run up, and Doge is bleeding through these longs right here. It doesn't look that bad to a lot of people on the hourly chart, but you come down on the minutes and see these liquidations and you see your support could be all the way down at 792. That's a big difference. So don't use high leverage. If you learn one thing from this stream, learn not to use high leverage. Oh, you're negative, Alex Zapata? Yeah, definitely control your greed. If you're greedy, you better use a big stop loss. Like if you're using 20 times leverage, set that 2% stop loss. If you're wrong, good, you're out of the trade. If you're right, ride it up. But when you're wrong, you have to get knocked out quickly. We're liquidating these longs right here for Doge, and this is first time we look down. I think this is a lower low almost, right? We come down, break this double bottom at 795. Let's see what happened. Let me draw this line here. I want to see what will happen to the liquidations here as well. Actually, this is right at a block, so I can see that double bottom, even wicking down to so let's bring it down here. A wick would go down to 7951. So I think it could. So I think it could wick down too here while it's liquidating. And let's put this back on the screen. And we see that our support is technically lower than where it could wick down at. That's great. But keep in mind, Doge could wick down all the way right here. How about this? And then we have that resistance further up. So the further we go from our resistance, the potential for a higher bounce whenever we do drop down, wick down pretty far. Adai says still on long from 869. Oh, that's pretty high. Adai 8697. I can tell if you're along that high. Did you hedge it against a short for another currency? Or did you didn't set a stop loss, I can tell, because it would have already triggered a stop loss. If I'm not using a stop loss, I'm going to hedge against something else. Wow. It's unfortunate. I hedged my Doge long with the Celsius short. And if you want to look at Celsius, we can look at Celsius here. I'm going to use the KuCoin chart if I can find it. Celts. Or we can use Fitcherts. That might be wrong. Huh. So if I'm not shorting, I'm pretty sure. Let me check what coin it is. CeeLo. Oh, no, it's CeeLo. My bad. I shorted the wrong thing, ironically. I meant to short Celsius. This is hilarious. I thought I was shorting Celsius, but I'm shorting CeeLo right here. Okay. Okay, completely different than what I thought I was shorting. I had the wrong ticker. Welcome to member Julio Gonzalez. Thank you. Oh my God. I'm shorting the wrong thing. That's hilarious. I was going to make a joke about people going long on Best Buy instead of Bed Bath & Beyond, but now's the time to make fun of me. Yeah, I did the wrong ticker.
Not if you're looking better in that one than the original.
Well, CeeLo came down, so okay. Wow, it came down. But I thought it was weird. But if I look at Celsius, Celsius came down a lot from $4, almost by half. I would be in a way better position. Yeah, Celsius came down really hard.
That's tough.
Hello, legend. Rohan Rawat says today best coin buy. Pretty annoying question. Asking the best coin to buy on the daily. Every time we get some of these liquidations, long or short, Doge goes a little bit sideways for a while though. If you want to, you can go to nomics.com and you can look at 1 day change. Celsius actually 13% on the daily. Chills 5.93, but we want to see which one fell the most on the daily. It looks like Loopring fell a lot. And you know, Loopring actually is tied to GameStop in their NFT platform. They did the grant for GameStop. Shiba is down a lot too, but keep in mind, Shiba ran up a lot before this. Solana, still around that $40 price range. Doge also went down 6.78%. Doge didn't fall as fast as Shiba though after the pump up, so I think after we liquidate a lot of those shorts a few nights ago, it helped Doge get a little bit higher support, like 7.92 support. But we break this, go down 7.7 support. So 7.7 was a big support for Doge. I don't own any ApeCoin currently. But if you look at Doge on this 4-hour chart, ignore the price. RSI looks like it wants to curve up for Doge. So we could be getting ready for another run up on this 4-hour RSI, but we still have this bearish momentum on the MACD that we need to shed. MACD has been coming down for 1, 2, 3, 4, so 16 hours MACD has been coming down, which would mean on the hourly, MACD should start coming up because we just went through a heavy sell period. Problem is, we need to get that bullish sentiment. Without that bullish sentiment, we're not going to get that run. So we need an Elon Musk's tweet or a celebrity tweet for Doge to kind of run. On the hourly, RSI is still pretty bearish. And once we break this downtrend on the RSI, which will probably happen if we look a little bit over here, after we liquidate some more of these longs and get this support at 7.92, then we will probably start turning around. So maybe in about 2 or 3 hours, you can see that RSI changing after we liquidate more longs. But our price is going to fall by almost half a cent. So Doge will probably be around 7.5, and we hit 7.5. That's when you start liquidating the people using low leverage, which could drive us all the way back down to that 7 cents. So realistically, prepare for a price drop of 1 cent from here. Prepare for that full 7 cents and use it in your strategy for trading. If you're waiting to buy, just wait a little bit longer. Buying right here, you have no clear confirmation that we're going to uptrend. You have no clear confirmation of uptrend right here. Thank you for the super chat, Julio Gonzalez, $2. Appreciate it. But yeah, it's going to be a waiting night for people that want to buy. Oh, thank you for the $2 super chat, Julio. Are you gonna go long right now, Mr. Krabs, or are you gonna wait? I mean, if you're waiting, 10K is a lot of money to wait. Let's just do the math here. If the price falls by another 12.5%, and you have 10,000. If you buy at 8 cents, you can get 125,000 Doge. If you get it at 7 cents, that's 142,000. That's almost a 17,000 to 18,000 price difference, Mr. Krabs. So, do you want to just stick around and wait a little bit to see if Doge? That's a huge difference. 17,800 Doge. If the price goes down 1 more cents for your accumulation, so 17,000. If the price goes up to 50 cents in the future, that's almost like you missed out on $8,900. If you buy at 7,000, hold till the price goes 50 cents. So, versus buying right here at this current price while we're about to bleed through these longs. So, just wait. Watch the charts, Krabs. Watch your charts as well. There's no rush. Because once we start going parabolic as well, if you're watching, then you can jump in. But if we're not going parabolic, just sit back, relax, watch, have a drink, maybe eat some snacks, and you'll see that waiting and being patient pays off.
Yeah, grab yourself a watermelon. Calm down.
I ran out of watermelons. Adam A. He doesn't have to dollar cost average right here. He can literally sit back and wait and watch. I mean, maybe waiting 2-3 hours to make a decision that would potentially gain you more than 17,000 Doge on a purchase. It's worth waiting that 2 or 3 hours. Heck, I would wait a day for 8,000 Doge. If you think you could get a cheaper buy, just wait and watch. Don't just do a market buy right now. You dollar cost average after dips are over, not the tops of the dips or the middle of the dips. When they're completely over and start rebounding, get that confirmation. And look, if you really want the dollar cost average,
Watching the charts.
oh yeah, the charts. There's a trading bot that has a feature for dollar cost average. Bitscap has that trading bot feature as well. And they released it. Oops. But yeah, if you see here, we're bleeding through these longs. So just wait back a little bit. Is anybody shorting right now? In case it does wick down by that 1 cent?
I don't feel the need to be playing with leverage right now.
Oh,
I think it's too risky personally.
oh yeah.
Bitcoin's getting some good sell volume here.
Doge is getting sell pressure too, breaking through. I'm looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's breaking through on the down. Yeah, Bitcoin's coming down pretty fast. Yeah, Doge is going to bleed through these shorts right here.
I think that's one thing always to remember, that no matter how good a chart looks on an alt, Bitcoin can crash the party.
So let's see here. What's up, YouTube chat? Do you see why waiting is potentially better than jumping in, guys? Waiting can save you a little bit, so this is why you wait. We already see when Bitcoin fell under the trend line that it has room to dip. So that is something you want to go understand. Something you want to understand with that. All right, so let's go back here. We're going to set up a bot on Bitscap, trading bot, dollar cost average, and we're just going to look through it. And it's going to demo mode, so we don't have to play with any funds. But let's just go up here. This is the pair that I want to use, dollar cost average bot. This is going to use Binance trading pair Doge USDT. I'm going to click long it. And it has the chart button as well. Start the bot, dollar cost average. I'm going to use, let's use just 1,000. Let's use 9,000. 9,000 USDT. And we're going to go to the options. Price range. Maximum price that I'm willing to pay while dollar cost averaging. The maximum I'm willing to pay is 0.075. That's the maximum I'm willing to pay. Right? Minimum price I'm willing to pay. 0.0. If I think if Doge goes to 4 cents, all right. So I have a maximum I'm willing to pay. My minimum I'm willing to pay during this time. Well, let's say if I think Doge could spike up after this, well, I'll change my maximum up to 8. My absolute maximum I will dollar cost average. I hit confirm, and then I can dollar cost average this way. Or if I want to do a different bot, a grid bot that's going to trade. This one can buy the dip. This one's custom. This one's flat. And this one earns USDT on small price fluctuation. We are sideways trading, so this may be the best right here. This one, buy the dip, buys Bitcoin as its HODL. Michael Saylor needs this, or a grid bot trading strategy. Well, I'm going to go flat. And you can run the bot to accumulate more and more quote currency. All right. Thank you for that update. And I can do fast trading. And if there's no fees on Bitcoin, I would use Bitcoin. I don't know if there's still the fees on Binance for Bitcoin, but I'm going to use fast. And let's see here. Oh, this is not Bitcoin. BTC. Almost got scammed right there. And I can actually drag the price in the charts here. My lowest price for Bitcoin. Oh yeah, this is great. If they think Bitcoin is going to go down to 15,500, beautiful. They already have it mapped in there. And if Bitcoin does wake up to this double top 25,000, I'm going to do the high price at 25,000. It already has the high price up here. But if Bitcoin wicks down, great. Can add protection if you really want to add protection. All right. Let me okay, this is a little bit more. So high price up here is 24,000, low price. And this is going to be high frequency. All right, so levels 148, step 0.3%, high price, trailing price. So price will go trailing if Bitcoin starts pumping. And I do have pump protection on low price if Bitcoin drops to 15,500. All right, and then the bot is going to start up right here. All right, so the bot is started and done. And then I could watch this bot. I think I put like, so right now it's doing some orders. If I look right here, it's actually all the orders going through. So it formed 148 orders. They're all buy orders. Some price down to 15,000, and then the price slowly increasing on those buys. And after it accumulates on those buys, it also has some sells. So I already bought some right now, and it's going to have those sells on the way up. And then I can come back to this in a little bit as well to see how it's doing. But while this is happening, let's go to Doge chart. We'll see Doge starting to get a little bit more wick back up. So that's beautiful. And if you want the trading bot, I'll put it in the chat real quick. It's in the video description. You can use demo mode if you really want to test it, and then demo, and then keep a copy of your test. Doge is getting some buys after wicking down to that 797. Bitcoin's uptrending as well. So if Bitcoin's uptrending with this bot running, and Bitcoin runs up to like 24,000 while I'm not watching, the bot could start taking profits. It hasn't made any transactions yet, but once it does make some transactions, it'll let me know. All right, here it goes. So the bot has profits right now. 15 cents, 19 cents. So I put like 9,000 in, and the bot has already 35 cents profits. It's not bad, not bad. It's a little bit hard to see. And this is the demo mode, keep in mind. So I don't have to use my own capital, and I can test it. So if you want to test your own bot as well, it's testing on live data, and you can see how your bot would earn money. And I wanted to test on the Bitcoin pair. So far it's earning a little bit of money on these high frequency trades, and the high frequency trade works a little bit better on the exchanges that have zero fee for Binance. Well, Bitcoin trading. But the bot's slowly growing in value on this demo. I'm using demo in case it also start losing money. So, all right, their P&L is already up $1. Let's say I don't want to cancel this. I want to cancel every order. Confirm. I close all the orders, and let's say I don't want to do that pair anymore. Let's say I want to use a Dogecoin pair. I can start a new bot. I'm going to do a grid bot, flat, and I will try to do Dogecoin. Doge is going to have some fees though, that's the problem. But currently I think some Bitcoin pairs are very low fees. So let's just do Doge. And for the high price, for the low price for Doge, yeah, 4.1. It already has that low price. I think it will go in there. That's beautiful. Thank you for subscribing, Achibuto. And let's just do fast trading. I earned $1 from that Bitcoin bot running, so I should have kept the Bitcoin running. Doge is pumping a little bit here, so let's just preview. Let's confirm. I'm starting up this bot on. All right, the bot started, and it already down over $1.98 because it placed those buy orders right here. You see how Doge is pumping? It placed those buy orders. If I waited right here to the bottom and did those buys, it would be in bigger profits. So I'll leave this running in the background a little bit too, and come back and see how this demo for Doge is running. And think about Bitscap up here. If you use Bitscap for the free period for 14 days, you don't need to put your credit card in as well. And you can test all these demos to get a feel of how the platform works. Bitcoin still has some buys up here. If we push up before that price, before the dip, that's great. Doge as well. Doge actually has some gas right here where we could liquidate these shorts. But we're far away from that resistance now. Far away from resistance up here. What's up, everyone? Good afternoon. Discord's very quiet tonight. I think it's getting a little bit late as well. And the price was falling for like over 16 hours for crypto. That would do it. Just this indicator right here, buddy. It's Levels 2 by mlapplications.com. And I just put my threshold 0.001. Now I modified my colors. Alright, so Doge may go through here. And I'm going to show the trading bot every time I go through these liquidations levels to see what happens. Bitcoin's coming down as well after that pump. Ethereum, if we look at ETH on the short time frame as well, ETH enjoyed a pump just like everything else there, but started coming down. I did have ETH support mapped out at 1850, but we're already broke under that support. And we broke the trend line for ETH, broke trend line for Doge, Bitcoin. So everything started coming down around the same time. Sell signal just popped in for Bitcoin right here, Doge. Bitcoins will come in a little bit delayed. ETH is bleeding right here. ETH actually has a little bit of volume compared to the last pump up candle. I'm in a CLO short. I thought it was Celsius, but I'm in a CLO short. And this is the CLO chart right here. CLO's been coming down. And I'm in a Doge long. I hedged my Doge long with this CLO position. So looks like we're still coming down. This is the trend line I had for Bitcoin that we broke. And unfortunately, we're very early on after we broke the trend line. So sometimes when you're early, it has a lot more room to dip. Support's way down here halfway through. So keep in mind, we broke this trend line. We're no longer officially bullish on Bitcoin.
Let's go.
I'm strongly debating closing that Doge long and CLO short. That way I can reposition at a better dip. It's a little bit about break even here. CLO is not falling as fast any longer. Doge is falling fast here because we went through these liquidations. If we look at CLO on the 1 minute, it just enjoyed that small pump up, but CLO is still coming down. So if I do it here, I would lose about a little bit over 2% if I closed both positions. Earlier, I was in a little bit of profit. Thank you, Keaton. Glad you liked the thumbnail. You guys want to see what the thumbnail looks like? Let's do it. This is the thumbnail. It's playing around. Yeah, CLO came down pretty hard. I actually should be careful with shorting this. On the 4 hour as well. Oh no, guys. 4 hour candle. ETH has a death cross. Golden cross came in way down here, 1638. Let's see Bitcoin's 4 hour does it. Death cross came in 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 hours ago for Bitcoin. Wow. Generally, I don't like shorting ETH. But this death cross coming in after Net's big pumps, potentially, but it still has that catalyst. So those catalysts will keep me away from shorting it. If I close my Doge position here, I already lose about 30% of what I put in. But it's almost retained by closing the CeeLo short. So Doge long, if I hold it open and then close the CeeLo short after CeeLo goes down significantly and Doge goes down significantly, then I can add that CeeLo to the Doge bag. I don't lose what I put in. You only lose when you close your position or when you're liquidate. So I still think Doge can climb up. We can get these big buys in here for Doge, get some liquidations. Nice little Elon tweet, great. But let's go over the overall market too. So here's the thing. Let's look at the NASDAQ real quick. On the 4 hour, NASDAQ looks like it's been pumping since the buy at 157. Like, look at this. Woo! Wow, NASDAQ. NASDAQ's killing it since that buy at 157. Ooh. But if we look on the shorter time frame for the NASDAQ, looks like it. Still not break the trend line. Still not break the trend line yet. So NASDAQ still technically bullish uptrend. Look at the SPY though. SPY on the hourly. We let's see. Did dip down here. So keeps going up. Let's modify it. And then let's see what this looks like now for the SPY. So usually when you get like a uptrend like this, eventually when it comes down pretty hard. So SPY technically hasn't broke under yet. SPY hasn't broke under yet, and this was the moment it started that reversal since 363. And then this was, let's just do it from over here. Change. So we have this wedge forming for the SPY, and I'll just do this a little bit further. As we get closer to the top of here, either it's going to break up or come down. But it has a higher chance of coming down because we have that Chinese real estate market news. It's going to affect oil prices as well. So we have a lot of FUD coming out as well in the markets. So let's see if CeeLo keeps coming down. Doge still getting the sideways. What's up, everyone? Anybody want to give me any feedback? What do you think I should do with my Doge and CeeLo bags? Should I exit and then have a break-even point?
Dump it.
Dump it? You think I should dump it because Doge could go down lower?
Because Bitcoin's getting ready to shit the bed.
Because Bitcoin broke the trend line, or why?
Yes, sir.
Is that the only reason?
Yep.
In the past, we broke trend line sometimes early on and went back above the trend line, though. YouTube chat says, close it, looking bearish. John says CeeLo is based on the Philippine paycheck system. So. Kona says Bitcoin is lagging, stock market is going up. It's an interesting perspective. And then Compact said he's holding right now. If we look at Bitcoin on the weekly, and let's hide these, let's just hide drawings. On the weekly, it looks like this first week, Bitcoin really getting that bullish momentum on the MACD. So I'm at a dilemma here. We're under the 200 EMA, which is around 24,900. And we already fell significantly on the weekly and started uptrending again. This is just a dead cat bounce. Like, it's going to be one of the most pathetic weekly uptrends we've seen. We haven't seen a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weekly uptrend this bad yet for Bitcoin. We've seen a 10-week uptrend. 10-week uptrend. This is like almost a whole year uptrend. 2-week uptrend. But that 2-week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-week uptrend. So the difference between there and here, we have the big volume coming in. Like, this is huge volume candles on the weekly. And these are even bigger candles than when we had that 1-year uptrend for Bitcoin. So I think this is the beginning of like liquidating all those shorts for Bitcoin. This could be a strong rally for Bitcoin just right here. Like, this weekly candle, we're already up to over 657,000 volume. Last week we had 1.25 million volume. And you notice, pretty big spread. Pretty big spread. We even had bigger volume than when Elon Musk sold during that time. So I think right here on the weekly, it's starting to give us that uptrend. On a short time frame, people think it's going to dip, so they're watching this dip so they can accumulate more. So they don't miss out on the rip. That's why people are watching. I guess a lot of people are on the sidelines, waiting and watching. So that's what we're seeing here. This is Dogecoin chart, by the way. Doge is getting a lot of volume right here. Thank you for the super
Great
chat, Michael.
content, team. Really appreciate your insight.
Thank you, Michael Brinch. Appreciate it. On the short time frames, like right here though, these liquidations, there's nothing. These are nothing compared to this weekly. The only difference it makes is whether you can accumulate more or less Doge. If you sit and wait and you watch before you make your decision. And after we go through a liquidation block up or down, I will see how the trading bot is doing. Currently it's down $4, but that's because it's put some orders in, and the profit's actually down as well. This is on Doge pair. There may be some pretty decent fees for this. So I'm looking at the transactions. If you look right here, this is the problem. Every time it does these buys, there's going to be fees. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, and we're going to go back to the Bitcoin. There's just too many fees for this, for the micro scalping. I don't want to make the exchange rich, so. All right, I already have the orders, fast, preview, confirm. And I'll do the Bitcoin bot because Bitcoin has lower trading fees currently. On the last few minutes, Bitcoin's getting a little bit more uptrend. Oh, we have those spam bots coming in the chat. I just report it, block it, and then they get IP banned. They have to go make another account. Woo. I think on a short time frame, I'm good on Doge. I may even just consider closing CLO short and keeping Doge long open. But it would be very risky. Gabriel Felt says, do you get good money from day trading? It's pretty good cash flow, Gabriel Felt, if you do it right. If you're greedy, if you're a degenerate gambler, you're not going to have regular income, and you may even wreck your bag. Some people use their whole bag for futures. I can never do that. You got to set certain amounts, set your limits, set your rules. A man who breaks his rules is not going to do good. But there's also that scenario. You follow every single rule, and you can still make a loss. So don't break the rule of using your whole bag. Never use your whole bag. There's always opportunities in the markets, bullish or bearish. CeeLo is pumping a little bit too. I had a little bit of a bigger spread right now. It's like a 3% difference. And it's not bad. I'll be right back in 1 minute if you guys want to talk about anything.
Hey Rob, you still here?
I'm back. It looks like we have the buy candle came in again for Doge. Looking really good. Yeah, Doge could wake up here, liquidate these shorts. I just want to remind people tonight's stream is to highlight liquidation of these shorts. Unfortunately, there are some longs that are liquidated as well. Bitcoin looks like it has some nice uptrend from down here. Bitcoin has a lot of liquidations along the way. Yeah, oh yeah. Bitcoin actually has a lot more gas for liquidating shorts as well. So that's pretty good. ETH, I wouldn't want to short ETH because it has a merger coming next month. So you don't know how fast the price can run. And we saw Ethereum Classic running like over 300%. Oh yeah, ETH is liquidating some shorts right now. Bitcoin and Doge are also liquidating shorts. Look at this beauty. Doge is liquidating these shorts. I think I'm keep this Doge long open. I'm down 30%. My liquidation price is close to 7. CeeLo's up here. Doge has come down. After we get those liquidations, though, I think ETH is the one that has room to pump by like $10 more. Bitcoin, it has to break up here. Bitcoin's a little bit further away from the liquidations. The demo bot's down $12 on this Bitcoin so far. But that's because I put the full 31,000 into it. Just wait and see what happens with the demo bot. More of a long-term thing for these bots as well. But Doge broke through a lot of those liquidations right here. Unfortunately, where it stopped was a double top. If you map this out, this was a nice little short-term double top. We have to break that. We break this double top, very bullish. We hit this double top, we get rejection, or don't hit it, rejection, then I'm not as bullish. Just a short-term double top right here, 8.03. A short-term double top. From pump earlier, those were some liquidations. The thing is, right above this double top, it will not cause a liquidation chain for Doge. Ethereum, on the other hand, Ethereum, you see, we hit this triple top for ETH, and pretty bearish triple top. Bitcoin, we look back, come up here. We didn't hit double top for Bitcoin, but if we do hit double top for Bitcoin, it could push us a little bit further. We're still a little bit away from those liquidation chains, so I'm expecting Doge to be the one that can do the run. If any of these cryptos can do that run, Dogecoin can do that run. And in part because it has the Elon Musk potential. Doge has that fear factor as well. A lot of retail traders don't want to short Doge because they're afraid of an Elon Musk tweet. If Elon Musk tweets while Doge is sideways trading, it can have a significant pump. If Elon Musk does a tweet right before a liquidation block like this, it can have a major pump. So that's what people are hoping for on the retail trader side. Someone asked, did I go to school to learn about reading the charts? No, I did not go to school about reading charts. I went to school for something else. Part of what I studied in school, though, was generating charts, using applications and software to develop charts from data. So I do understand chart mechanics pretty well. And some of the chart data I used to generate, we would generate from SQL databases. Still parabolic uptrend for Doge right here, even though we broke down right here. We may be given it a golden cross on the 1 minute time frame. Our def cross came in at 8.08, sell signal around 8.06. This would be a golden cross if we can wick up and hold right here and get a little bit more bullish sentiment. We are getting a little bit of bullish sentiment, as you can see. Some bulls are piling in with some longs. So I think Doge, out of all these three, has room to do a liquidation chain. DXY was up here. ETH and Doge could do these liquidation chains. Bitcoin has to get a little bit more capital. That's the problem. Doge doesn't need a lot of cash to do a liquidation chain right here. We just need about, I don't know. Let me do the math here. $160,000. $160,000 going in here could cause a liquidation chain, and Doge could liquidate these shorts. That's all it needs, $160,000. And then boom, we liquidate all the way up here, and that would be a nice little gain for Doge. $160,000 piled into Doge right here, and we wick up to 8.069. Nice little movement. Logan Welly, why are you saying Doge chain? It's a scam. All right, there goes the liquidation chain. Here comes the capital flowing into Doge on those buy orders. Look at the liquidation chain, pushing it in right here. Beautiful. Perfect. Liquidation chain pushing Dogecoin in right here. And that's what we really wanted to see. And it triggered the golden cross. So it does look like we have that $160 inserted into the Dogecoin spots right here. And it helped us push up to do some of those liquidations. So a lot more of those shorts were liquidate. Ethereum did not do the liquidation block. Bitcoin did not do the liquidation block. It was Dogecoin independently eating up this liquidation block. So very beautiful to see. Very beautiful to see that climb in here. Some more shorts are piling in, but longs are piling in here as well for Doge. Ethereum is getting closer to these liquidation blocks. Once Bitcoin gets into these liquidation blocks, if it does it before ETH, then it will help push ETH in. But currently Doge does not need either Bitcoin or ETH to come up and liquidate these shorts. So right here, we're watching it independently liquidate shorts and getting a little bit more pumps than Bitcoin. Keep in mind, Doge went down further in a 24-hour period than Bitcoin did, so it still has room to rise. Here we go, liquidate some more shorts up here for Dogecoin. Put rockets in the chat. Rockets, rockets, rockets. Woo! This one deserves the money filter. Oh yeah, look at Doge liquidating the shorts. That's what we're talking about. Oh yeah. That's what we wanted to see right there. It wasn't a big pump, but it was something. Elon tweet comes in. The whole block is wiped. So Bitcoin's getting closer to this liquidation block up here as well. Let me put Bitcoin on the chart. And here we are. Ethereum's getting close to that liquidation block too. Doge getting a little bit pulled back. It just ate up a lot of liquidations. ETH is getting closer to those liquidations. And there's a gap though. What's up? Yeah, we have these gaps up here. Hey, Vatos, you have an open mic. Oh, you're sharing your phone screen, your whole screen?
Yeah.
Why are you calling baby mama? What?
What?
I'm joking. Nah, but seriously, guys, 160,000. That's all Doge needed right there, and we had the cash flowing in. We liquidate a block up, golden cross, and it helped push us a little bit further towards more liquidations. So if Bitcoin gets that momentum up here, which it needs a lot of capital to do, millions of dollars, then Doge can go on a run. Bullish sentiment is slowly building on Doge ever since 8.01. Since 8.01, Doge has been getting a little bit more bullish sentiment. Now, at that same time, bearish sentiment started piling in as well. So, both bullish and bearish sentiment at the same time. I can barely see your screen. Let's see what position you're in. Is that ETH or CTH? ETH.
That's ETH and BTC. He's
Oh, okay.
yeah,
He's
he's
shorting.
like 35x short on
He
both
just
those
entered the
positions.
short, right?
Yeah, he found one in at the bottom.
Buddy, is he on? Can he hear us?
I think so, but he's got a lot of background whenever he turns on his mic.
So what's his liquidation price? 1892. So it's out of this liquidation block. It's out of the
Yeah,
second.
1892 for BTC. It's 24,002.
Oh. They're both out of the short-term liquidation block, so that's good. Does he have a stop loss on that though?
I'm not seeing one though.
Wow. He doesn't. No stop loss.
I've been on this trade since like 1 o'clock, so it's been strange.
Oh, you've been in it for a while. Okay.
So here's what I recommend to you, buddy. Just be careful. I would set an entry up here after this liquidation block at 1863 in case we wake up for ETH. I know you're not down that far for ETH. Oh, you're down 31%. But I think ETH is going to eat up here this liquidation block on these shorts. We're very close to it. If you're watching my stream, I can share my screen on the Discord as well to make it a little bit easier for you. But I think we're going to wake up and get these shorts. Definitely room. Doge is already waking up and eating up its shorts. So if you look at Bitcoin as well, ETH. So you're in a dangerous situation for shorting at the bottom. Yes, I'm eating cereal. Sorry about that, YouTube. But ETH is the one I'd be worried about more than Bitcoin.
We're gonna go back up tonight. I think we're going to go down.
Yeah, but I think we can pump up before going down. That's my logic.
You think we're gonna test 900 for Ethereum or?
Definitely room
500?
for 1862. 100% room for 1862. Doge can go to 8.5 with the Elon tweet right here, right now. That'd be a half a cent scalp. But we don't know if he's going to tweet. That's the problem. We don't know his schedule.
Tane, he's not tweeting about Dogecoin tonight.
No?
No guarantees, but it's
Yeah, we
been a
don't have
while since he
guarantee.
tweeted. Tame, in your opinion, if we hit bottom?
No, we have not.
Okay. I just want to know your opinion.
All
You don't
right.
have to go to numbers. I was just curious in your opinion.
These are very low candle volumes for Bitcoin, I tell you.
What kind of cereal are you eating, Tame?
They're very cheap kind. I don't know, it's like this flake thing.
Frosted Flakes?
No, it's not frosted, no sugar. Corn flake.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
It doesn't taste like flakes of corn, I tell you that. Doge is still uptrending though. ETH is getting closer to those liquidations. Very happy about that. You like my goatee? I don't have a goatee. On Discord, I just have my chart showing, but only 50 people at a time can watch on Discord. All right, Doge just broke up another short high right here. Oh, this is ETH, my bad. ETH is eating into the liquidations. That's why I would not want to short it right in a block like this. It's a horrible situation. Doge, oh, there goes a big fat candle, 1.8 million Doge. New 30-minute candle came in. Let's look how the 30-minute candle looked after these liquidations. The bot for Bitcoin's only down $14 right here. Bitcoin should go up after this liquidation block though. So yeah, Doge is getting those buys coming in here. It's beauty. It's beauty, beauty, beauty. Very happy to see this. Wow, happy about Doge. ETH just liquidate a lot more up there too. Bitcoin's lagging behind. Bitcoin has little momentum to get up here, but once it gets up there slowly, that's when the action starts for all three. Doge is getting it. This is the big candles coming in here for Doge. I'm happy to see these liquidations. And while this is happening, ETH is still around that 1850. Oh yeah. If we look at Doge on the 30 minutes right here, actually looking like a possible uptrend on this 30 minutes. Go back this 1 minute so we can watch these liquidations. And yeah, we still have a little bit more gas. And some more bulls are piling in. Not too many bulls. About the same number of bull as bears piling in. We break above this 200 EMA right here. And we can wake up to 8.06 for Dogecoin. And we can see usually when it turns orange, it's possibly a reversal. And when we get an orange candle like this hammer, like we knew that possibly done downtrending from this candle. So orange after red. And these cross candles are indecisive. We already know that. I'm good. How are you guys doing? Alright, got another indecisive candle coming in here as we get more bearish momentum piling into Doge. Right before getting to that 200 EMA. ETH and Bitcoin are both also slowly coming down. I think the bot's down a little bit more, $11, but slowly gaining some momentum. Once Bitcoin breaks above this liquidation block, the bot will have more profits. Yeah, so when Bitcoin wasn't really pumping while Doge is pumping right here, I'm telling you, Doge can be independent of Bitcoin. The further on crypto goes, the further away coins are going to trade from Bitcoin. That's my prediction. And that's the way it is. Even though we have all these Bitcoin trading pairs. More bullish momentum coming in for Doge right here. $8,000, 100 times long right here on this candle. 328,000 volume so far. I think the new hourly candle is going to look pretty good for Doge compared to Bitcoin. Possibly reversing from this downtrend for ETH as well. Bitcoin's still a distance away from those liquidations, but Doge is going to come up here and eat these liquidations. Here we go. We broke that 200 EMA for Doge. Here comes the candles. There goes the liquidations right here for Doge. That's what I like to see tonight. The theme for tonight's stream is liquidations. That's right, Tiffany. The sideways trading, but Doge is coming here liquidating. And now you see on the 1 minute time frame, we have a cup forming. So I want to draw this out. If the cup forms, I want to see if this cup will form for Doge. And if the cup forms, then I want to see if a little handle forms right here as well. And that would be a little bit of a bullish pattern as well. So we already have the cup shape forming. And it actually kind of forms up here at the top of these liquidations. Unfortunate timing. So we have a giant gap right here. But the cup forms. And we get this nice little handle. Then we're going to see a nice little bullish uptrend for Doge. And with that in mind, that's still why Bitcoin's not pumping as much, but Bitcoin's holding. That's the important thing. And then Ethereum also participating in some more liquidations as well. But Doge is closer for a nice little rally up right here. All right, so we just formed the cup is forming. Sorry, I didn't draw the cup all the way up. My bad. All right, I'll redraw the cup. I want to make one nice smooth drawing. So the Doge cup, if it forms here, right here, and we have the handle come in, then we're going to have some nice bullish uptrend for Doge. We're getting a lot more capital coming into Doge here as well on these liquidations. This is a 2.5 million volume candle right here. And we get these big green candles right here. I can already tell we're getting overbought in the short time frame as well. Just a little bit more momentum to liquidate up here. And we may start forming those handles on the cup. Hit that like button if you'd like to see these shorts being liquidate. Let's put rockets in chat for this pump. So we have this dip. Let's put some rockets for Doge. All right, so we broke those liquidations right here. I'm missing these right here. But we almost have this cup pattern forming for Doge, cup and handle. So I'm trying to get you a pattern where we can see a cup and handle forming for Doge. We still don't have this downtrend, so let me see if I can just map this out. Possibly right here would be a little bit. Get this angle right here, and possibly right here. And then after we break the cup and handle pattern, if it breaks, then the prediction would be for it to break around here. Once it breaks above the cup and handle, then it would go up. So we want to see if this cup and handle even gets filled though. We have the cup body forming. We don't have the handle forming though. And the handle has to do something like this. It has to go like this, beam, 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 beam. And eventually if it breaks up and then breaks above the top of the handle, then we could become bullish. So that's what I'm hoping would happen here in the best case scenario. Okay, so let's see if this cup and handle plays out. It would be very beautiful if cup and handle plays out for Dogecoin tonight. At the same time, ETH is still trying to get towards this liquidation block. Needs a little bit more buy from retail. And Bitcoin is trading sideways for a while. Like this is barcoding, sideways trading for Bitcoin. And the bot's still down about $11. This is demo, by the way. Demo. And you can set up a lot of demo bots on your Bitscap if you just want to test. And then once you get comfortable, you can start using real money. Then get to your Binance or KuCoin. Yep. All right. Some more liquidations come in for Dogecoin right here. Here we go. And it's always possible you just break above this cup pattern and just keep running up if an Elon tweet or something happens. Wow. These liquidations tonight have been crazy. Both sides we've seen liquidations, but I think more shorts have been liquidated than longs tonight, so really happy about that. Mm-hmm. I'm going to pull up the glass node data for liquidations as well for you guys. This is the glass node data. And we're going to go up here. We're going to search Doge. And let's just do it for the last hour for Doge. We can see up here, we had a lot of liquidations for longs. On Binance, over $15 million. That was yesterday. So, right, starting yesterday, we had some big liquidations on the shorts, like 4.6 million on Binance. Total of $27 million worth of shorts liquidate, 1.4 mil longs. And then after the downtrend, over $34 million on longs. They got slaughtered for the bulls, and then 44 million. And then earlier today, we just started getting some more liquidations. I think this is on a different time frame. Let me double check. Oh, this is all of them. We just want to use Doge. And I want to drag this out a little bit. But you see right here, the shorts, it's not liquidating a large amount of shorts. And this is only showing CoinEts. It's not showing a lot of data. So just a small amount of shorts are being liquidated right here. Alright, Doge is actually coming up a little bit higher now. We may start running out of momentum here, which would give us this handle pattern. D-Blockchain says DXY is selling off, giving us a bit of short-term move up for crypto, but if it holds the 50 MA support on the 1 hour, crypto will dip more. Thank you for that, DXY. Let's look at DXY right here. Looks like it's getting a little bit of pump on the small time frame, but I do see that it was downtrending. DXY as... Ooh. Alright. This is the DXY. Usually when this goes up, it's bad for crypto. And let's see if this cup and handle pattern forms for Doge right here. While this is happening, ETH is dipping and Bitcoin is dipping. They lost that momentum to get up there to those liquidations. And this would give us this... this would give us the handle for Doge on the cup and handle pattern. We'll see if it fills. Yeah. So Doge is slowly coming into this cup and handle pattern. We'll see if the handle forms and we run up. If it does, great. If not, then we could be coming down a little bit more as the DXY is climbing. So DXY is climbing, Doge dipping. But Elon tweet coming in, we will get huge volume and more liquidations. You saw right here, Doge just pumped up a little bit more and possibly liquidate more of the shorts. This would be a nice movement up. There we go. Look at those liquidations just carved up there for Doge. We're actually outside of the handle right here for Doge as we're climbing higher. This is a big candle, 3.5 million for Doge. And I think in the hourly candle, we're going to be very bullish for Dogecoin. The hourly candle is going to look bullish. This is what we look like now. So we've come down a lot in the last hour and then started baking ground. Doge is liquidating shorts still. I'm not sure how accurate this data is.
I was just seeing the same thing.
Like the liquidations I'm seeing on the chart versus what I'm seeing on Glassnode, it's not showing a lot of number. But yeah, Doge, these liquidations are nice. In YouTube chat, somebody asked, why is Bitcoin dropping so hard but Doge goes up? Doge went down a lot further than Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. There we go. There we go. 8.12. We're carving through these shorts for Doge. There we go. All right, we're already up. We already broke the handle for the cup and handle. Doge is running. Doge is looking good, YouTube. Wow, look at all those liquidations up here on the spike up.
May I ask your play on this?
I'm long on Doge still.
Yeah.
I asked people's opinion earlier if I should close my position on Doge, but people told me to close it, and I kept it open. And I kept my CeeLo short open while keeping my Doge long open.
You said seller. All right. I'm playing. So, leverage. Good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm on a 5 times long for Doge.
Well, another good night. Let's do it.
Look at these liquidations coming in, though, for Doge. Oh, man. All these shorts are getting slaughtered. I wonder when this data is going to come in for Glassnode so we can actually see these bars. Alright. It doesn't only have 12 hours worth of data. August 15th, we had over $3 million worth of shorts liquidate. And while this is happening, ETH is actually def cross on the 1 minute. Bitcoin sell signal coming down. But Big Daddy Doge trading inverse of Bitcoin again. Woo. Isn't this beautiful? Look at all the shorts we've liquidated along the way tonight, YouTube. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. And look, the YouTube stream is not clickbait title. I warned you, we will be liquidating the shorts, and we've liquidated a lot of shorts tonight for Doge. Wow, we broke the cup pattern, so I'm probably going to delete this. This is a broken cup and handle pattern. Usually it's not good on these short time frames anyways, especially with these liquidations. So here's what I'm noticing. Some 100 times shorts are piling in for Doge. I hope those 100 times shorts get liquidate. Look at this. They're right here too. All we have to do is wick up to 8.14 and then 8.16 for Doge, and those shorts are liquidate. 9 minutes until the new hourly candle. 9 minutes until hourly candle for Doge. Oh, some more shorts on the 50 time side are piling in here too. But there's so many longs piling in for Doge. I think we can wick up here and finish these liquidations. And now I'm technically in profits on my side of things. Here come these big liquidations. So my Doge position right here versus CeeLo. So I shorted the wrong coin by accident. I meant to short Celsius, but I shorted CeeLo. This was a nice staircase up for those liquidations too. And then near the end, we started seeing some shorts close their positions. And then others that could not close, they were liquidate. Since this buy signal, we've liquidated so many shorts. And it doesn't seem like a lot, but since the buy signal, we're up over 1.25%. So theoretically, 1.25 times 20, if somebody used 20 times leverage, and then they're up 25%. If somebody used 5% leverage, and then they're up 6.25% right here. And it's been a nice movement up on this staircase since the last buy signal for Doge. Did you guys see the weird well alert yesterday where over $2.3 billion from USDT was transferred from unknown wallet to Binance?
I thought it was to Binance. Shit, there was another big one. No, but I didn't see it.
It was big. Is USDT. It's a little bit weird transaction. 16 hours ago. And we look what happened 16 hours ago. Let's use Bitcoin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Price went from 23K to as high as 25K. So, no, sorry, that's days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it looks like a lot of money shorted Bitcoin 16 hours ago. $2 billion can drive us down this far. Woo. Doge is still eating away at these liquidations though. Glabbing on Doge long. Doge outperforming all the other cryptos at the moment that are big names like Ethereum and Bitcoin. This is what the SPY looks like, by the way. And
Not more than the Shiba Dogecoin killer.
Doge. All right, let me look at SHIB to see what you're talking about. Percentage wise, I don't know. Let me do the math here. So we're not going to start from the bottom of the pump. We'll start. Let's see. SHIB's at 1494. I don't know. SHIB's down significantly from a few hours ago. You think SHIB's outperforming Doge right here on these pumps? And it's very funny. Doge and SHIB both were pumping. But Doge, if you look at it on the 1 minute right here, and we look at SHIB on the 1 minute, they're similar. They're both similar.
How do you say that? SHIB hasn't been doing anything but retracing.
On the 1 minute chart.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at
because this was a 1% movement up for Doge, and 1.25% movement up for Doge. That's like almost 1.2% movement up for SHIB during this time. Both SHIB and Doge were going up at the same time. Sell signal just came in for Doge though, unfortunately, and we did hit that 8.1, so we are coming down a little bit right here. Those are nice liquidations up there. And we look right here, RSI. RSI has been coming down, trying to come down, but we'll see. Sell volume is picking up for Doge. Problem about SHIB, it moves a little bit too fast, so a lot of these candles can liquidate you even on 5 to 10 times leverage. ETH is still coming down. What?
I'm gonna see 9 tonight, aren't I?
You're gonna what?
See 9 cents tonight, aren't I?
For Doge?
Sir.
Possibly. We are getting a little bit of a cool down here for Doge. But if it doesn't hold this downtrend, 9 cents for Doge tonight, that's going to be hard. Just with all the catalysts, that would be very hard to happen naturally.
Yeah, struggled last night.
Hit that like button, YouTube, if you like this type of content. I did a poll, 92% of the people are subscribed. So that's pretty good. Doge is getting a little bit of sell volume coming in here though. And if we look over here at SHIB, SHIB also is getting a downturn. ETH is still downtrending. Bitcoin is downtrending. That was a nice run up for Doge. Problem is now we got all these shorts that we could liquidate. Woo! Big sell signal for Doge right here though. The sell signal is not wrong for Doge. It is coming down this short time frame. It wasn't a quick retrace. This was like this is a 49-minute run up right here. 49 minutes run up right here. So after getting overbought and running up for 49 minutes, that RSI like this, I could see it. And if I look on the 5 minutes, someone says, please tell us the liquidation indicator. So if you go up Trading View, you type in the word liquidation, and this pops up, liquidation levels by mlapplications.com. On 5 minutes, we started seeing getting overbought up here at 8.13, and then 5 minutes started curving back down. So I do see this slowly trending down for Doge. But hey, once it gets oversold again on these shorter time frames, like 5 minutes and 1 minute, then we could possibly have this little bit of a higher floor for Doge. So that is something to consider. and still room to gap up and liquidate all the way up to 8.2 cents for Doge. And to celebrate that nice run up in those liquidations, we are going to be doing a Discord giveaway. And I'll be setting up the bot right now for you guys. It doesn't guarantee you'll be able to join the Discord, but if you do pass all the verification, then you only have to pay $0. So I'm going to set up the giveaway, and here how it works. You type Doge, and you will be entered, and you can join the Discord for $0. Whoever wins this. So I'm going to go back to the chart. You guys type Doge, and I'll roll the dice in a few minutes. After Net's liquidations, we'll roll the dice. Shouldn't be long right here. And Bitcoin's still downtrending. ETH had a lot of volume rolling in here. ETH is getting a lot of volume right here. I guess we were oversold on that shorter time frame, 5 minute. Yes. So ETH was oversold at 1844, starting an uptrend right here. Nice for Ethereum. ETH just received the buy signal again. 1850. Is anybody in profits on their ETH shorts? Maybe it's now the time to close them. Start doing your own exit strategies. And looking at Doge here, buy signal popped back up. Alright guys, thank you for hitting that, type in Doge. Let's roll the dice. Neil 20579. Congratulations. Alright, I'm going to message you in the chat, Neil. And while that's happening, we are going to... I'm going to get him to email me. I'll send him a code. He'll type the code in the chat. So Neil, just email tametheark@gmail.com. I'll give you a code. You'll paste it in the chat. And after the real Neil pastes it in the chat, he will be emailed a verification link to start signing up to join the Discord. Bimbo with Crypto wants a signed t-shirt. For this time, the t-shirt to be signed.
That's me.
The only way I can give you a signed t-shirt is if it's one of these old ones that somebody gave me for free. And I promise you, I've worn most of these t-shirts to the ground. I've worked on cars with these t-shirts. I've sweated out hiking in these shirts, so they look pretty rough.
I want some sweet potato on it, darling.
I washed them, but they look pretty rough. So the only way I can sign one of these older shirts, they're not the ones I sell on Amazon. They're completely different. If you go to Amazon and type tametheark, you'll see those shirts. I don't even have 5-star reviews on Amazon because the prints are not as good, I guess. Somebody left a comment saying that the print's not good on Amazon side. They said, yeah, Kevin says the quality of shirt's bad. These are the shirts, though. This is the design I drew up, so it's alright. A lot of people don't like this design, though. It's not simple enough, I believe.
I dig it.
Let's go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's trying to uptrend. ETH is still trying to uptrend. And Doge. Doge did a nice pump up here. D-Block wants to sign a Bitcoin. Smart man. The blockchain. So I'm going to check the email, see if the winner emails me. And Gotta make sure it's the right winner as well. Don't email me if you're not the winner, because you're not going to have the code linked to your YouTube account. So I'll see. So I sent you email to all the nils that messaged me. Quite a few fake ones messaged me as well, I imagine. 3 different nil emailed me, so I'm gonna see which one's the right nil and then check the codes.
Sly little guys.
Like, only the nil that has the code and pops up here is gonna be the one that joins. So I send you all different codes. It's hilarious.
Hey man, popularity. You know, famous stuff.
If you guys want to join the Discord, don't want to try to wait for these type of giveaways, it's only a one-time fee of $50, and Discord's a great application. You should learn Discord anyways. If you've never been in a server, join our Discord server. Is a great way to start learning some of the features of Discord. We have this Bed Bath & Beyond channel where I posted earlier. Ryan Cohen could potentially sell up to 7.78 million shares of stock and majority of his options. He signed that on the 16th. We have charts channel. You can post your charts. We post our charts. I mentioned right here, SHIB was overbought, when it was overbought. General chat, people talking in general chat. GameStop channel, just different channels. Get scam alerts. We have scam alerts as well. I mentioned that Doge chain was a scam. You read this article, you can see that the first project by the same devs was a rug pull. So be cautious out there. Share your positions where people share. So cash is king. Let me remind you, this is so I'm gonna rename this channel as well. Share your entries. All right, so this is share your entries, and this just show off your profits, and boom. All right, stock market crash prediction. I had this stock market crash prediction channel. I started it last year, just because I felt like the market could crash, and then we had some big dips since then. Well alerts. It's not really much in well alerts, but a lot of these other channels, then we have voice channel where people are in here, and we can share our screen as well. Like if I want to share my screen, they can watch my screen. Other people can share. So Discord's a nice place to be with the community. We have giveaways as well, and quite a few giveaways. This is a funny NFT. This is hilarious.
Neil responded.
He responded. I'm going to check on that email. Thank you. So I'm going to check the chat message. Let's go to the bot as well. So just waiting. All right, let's see. It's not popping up in the chat right here, though. That's the problem. I'm going to wait a little bit for it to pop up. And while that's happening,
This Discord changed my life.
Doge is still coming up here. We're going to liquidate more positions for Doge. So, still waiting on some more message to come in here. Just waiting a second just to clarify it's him.
Hey, he put the code in YouTube.
What?
He put the code in YouTube.
I know, but 3 different people emailed me, so I'll give them. All right, yeah, let me see the code. But the thing is, I have to see the code pop up right here. All right, finally popped up. Because 3 different people emailed me, so I had to see which one had the right code. All right, so let me check the email. All right, so I found the one with the right code, and it matches up to code right here. So I'll be sending you the link, and then you can follow it. And then for your payment, just put the giveaway All right. All right, Neil, I sent you the link. Fill that out real quick, and then we can get you in the Discord. Doge is still liquidating tonight, guys. ETH is kind of sideways after that pump up. Bitcoin's slowly making its way up now. Doge is ahead of the party. Doge is where it's at. I don't know if it's because this YouTube stream is running or what, but Doge is up here. Doge is up here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, Tam. I want to let you know he's been watching this channel for 2 years, and he's always wanted to join. So that's pretty special.
So if I look right here, it says he's been subscribed since May 1st, 2021 at 2:06 p.m. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Thank you, Neil. Welcome to the Discord. After you fill out the form, we'll get you in. And here we are for Doge. At this rate, I can see that 10 cents price range in no time. YouTube chat says, we didn't have YouTube yesterday and Doge dropped. The whole market dropped, though. I was sick yesterday, too. So, after Neil joins the Discord, I hope you can come and voice chat with us. Definitely read the rules and everything, though, for Discord. So we don't have too many open mics and stuff like that. In the last 4 months, we've had 55 new Discord members. 55 new members in 4 months. So let's just do 30 times 4 divided by 55. So on average, we gain about 2 Discord members per day. Yeah, the squeeze on Doge yesterday was very predictable, miles hard. And when I saw it, I knew I had to share it with everybody. So that's why I was streaming the other night, trying to help people understand what was happening and why it's happening, and letting them know the price is not just randomly pumping, that there's a reason behind it. Still liquidating these shorts for Doge. So I'm not going to look at any coins that's not on a swap. I don't want people to show any projects. So sorry about that. If it's not on a swap, I'm really not going to look it up. It's a waste of time for me on the stream. I'm trying to do charting technical analysis, more of this futures trading based tonight. We do have a new Discord member that's going to join tonight. He's working on his application. What's my price target for this long? I don't really have a price target yet, but just reading what I see. My only problem was going to sleep with the long, but since this buy signal, we're already up 1.65%, 1.6% up, 1.67% up right here, and we steadily been getting some volume up here. So I'm really happy to see this happening with Doge tonight, as volume has been piling in for Doge. And these shorts have been bleeding. Shorts have been liquidate a lot for Doge. Yes, sir. And, bleeding through these shorts. These shorts are bleeding. They look like this, like on this time frame. Might check one, might check two.
Sounds good.
Loud and clear.
Oh yeah, look at those shorts. Liquidation. Liquidating those shorts. Wow. Wow.
What's going on, team? What's going on, everybody?
Are you in YouTube chat, D-Block?
I was a second ago, yeah.
You see,
What it do, Block?
yeah. Is your YouTube name D-Blockchain?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's me.
Wow. Just made more
Blockchain.
sense now that I see your YouTube name. The Block.
What, you gonna go ahead and mod that bimbo with the crypto, right? Yep.
No, that looks like a troll. Why would you want to mod? They have the same picture of the guy that was in the wheelchair.
It's me.
It's you?
Hell yeah.
Did you have a picture of a guy in a wheelchair?
No.
What was your profile picture? So, it looks like a guy in a wheelchair on my screen for the profile picture for the bimbo.
Oh no, that's me. Just downtown pointing at the camera. That looks like a wheelchair.
It's like a wheelchair.
I'll take it.
What happened? Oh. All right, some more liquidations coming in here. All right. If I look on the 5 minutes, I can see we're overbought again. I can already tell. But the RSI is not curving back down yet. So, woo, buddy. Oh, here comes huge sell volume coming in here. Wow, giant volume. 8 million volume just came in right here for Doge. And that gave us a giant undecided candle right here for Doge. And that has more bears piled in right there. So this has been the biggest 1 minute candle of tonight's stream, I believe. Yeah, about 9.7 million. And we're actually possibly going to come up here. Yep, we wicked up and we just going to liquidate some more of these shorts right here. Boom, just got another block of liquidations as they broke that 8.2 cents for Doge. Oh, rockets. Put rockets in the chat, YouTube. Wow. Woo-hoo. Liquidate at 8.2 after that big 11 million volume candle, our biggest 1 minute candle of the night for Doge. That's hilarious. Wow, we are liquidating tonight. That's beautiful. This is beautiful, YouTube. These candles are just coming up, and we already have room to go to that 8.26. And while this is happening, I might remind you, ETH is still dropping. Bitcoin is still sideways. SHIB is trying to go up when Doge goes up. And also, look, it had a big volume when Doge had a big volume. Keep in mind, there is a Doge SHIB trading pair on some exchanges. But yeah, let's go back to Doge. Those were some major liquidations right here. That was huge. This is getting good. Now, if we do retrace, it is possible. Like, we ran up over 1% tonight's stream. Almost 1.7% actually on this run up from the original buy signal. So let's see in the 15-minute charts. Yeah, this technically broke the downtrend right here. So if I draw this trend line, this broke the downtrend for Doge on the 15th. Like, this broke the downtrend right here. Oh, buy signal just popped in for the 15-minute chart. 8.2 sits up here as Doge went through another liquidation train. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We went up to 8.229. These liquidations are real for Doge.
There's only a couple hundred times left up there.
That's a lot of money right here for Doge. Wow, look at those liquidations. Woo! We start losing some steam at 8.27, but we have been slowly uptrending tonight, and I'm very happy about this.
Dixie's still threatening to break out here.
Ditsy?
Yeah, I'm watching on the higher time frame, so I'm not trying to get caught up with any of the choppiness. But on the 30-minute, we're moving towards a higher high here.
Are we?
Yeah, and total crypto market cap was in a
Yeah, but wouldn't double top up here at 106 be bearish? And if it gets rejected?
If we get rejected, that's great news.
That's what it's a triple
But if
top.
we break that and hold support, it's gonna be an issue.
It would be a triple top
Right now,
up there.
I've got it in a bit of a symmetrical, but yeah, it's close.
I see what you mean. Maybe losing a little bit of momentum up here for Doge. We see more bears piling in, but there's a lot of longs here that are at risk of liquidation. Like, look how far up we came. Green's 100 times, white 50, blue is 25 times.
Literally left one position 100 times, saved itself.
Well, 100 times just open right here.
He hid in the whites.
100 times just open up right here for shorting. And it actually is pushing us towards these 100 times longs that for some reason waited until we ran up for over 1% to go long. On 100 times leverage, I might add. So.
No, we're in the 420 basement. If you look at the rooms, you'll see the room that has all the people in it, 420 basement. If you just click in there, you'll hear us.
All right, so I see that you did an application, Neil, and I'm gonna make your Discord link, Neil.
Oh, okay. He's not even in here yet. All right, my bad.
Oh yeah. All right, so I have to email him his link. All right, I sent your link to your email, Neil, and then when you join the Discord, here's what will happen. I'll show you real quick. When you first join Discord, you're gonna go to this rules channel. Up at the very top, there's gonna be this rules channel. You join that, read the rules. Not too many rules, but it also teaches you how to set up push to talk in the rules channel. And if you go down here, you scroll down a little bit further, our voice chat's down here, 420 Basement Trading. Come hang out with us down here. We have about, I don't know, 34 people, 35 people in the voice chat right now in the Discord. And then once you're on the Discord, you can voice chat with us. And welcome to Discord. Doge is still coming down in this short time frame. Sell signal just popped in here as well. There's a lot of liquidations. Now, you see how fast it's coming down as well? It's a fast downtrend with little volume. It means a lot of people are taking profits. But right here, this line right here, this represents when we started breaking the trend line and Doge started uptrending from this 8.05. Someone else did the application. I'm going to check what they did. Yeah, Doge did a nice run up there from the original buy signal right here at 801. Had it 2 times 801. And then it ran up. Sell signal came in here. Buy signal about the same price as sell signal. And then it ran up. Now another sell signal. This time we still don't have the huge volume. But we'll see.
Sev K said, yes, I just signed up too.
Yeah, I see a Sev K's application. And I'm emailing him as well. I just want to make sure that we get everybody to join. So I do see Nils in the Discord. I'm emailing Sev right now as well, getting his Discord link sent to him. And guys, we are witnessing a small downtrend for Doge. What we see here, lots of profits were taken after this big candle, and we ran out a little bit of gas, especially as we go down a little bit further. Def cross for Bitcoin on the 5 minutes. ETH is still coming down a little bit. CeeLo is actually getting some buys here. It's weird. And while Doge is coming down, SHIB's also doing that small retrace as well. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching tonight so far. Hope you're learning a little bit of trading strategies. I need to make a whole video on like different ways to minimize your risk, but there's no way you can be 100% risk-free when you're trading. All right, sent your invite link, Sev. Welcome to the channel. Come join us in voice chat. All right. So here's what I'm going to do for you guys. I'm going to go to the 4-hour chart. I'm going to map this out a little bit on the 4-hour. We see how this downtrend on the 4-hour, maybe ending this downtrend on the 4-hour, if we can hold here at 8.12 and start pumping back up. And to put that in perspective, from this price up to 8.8 or 8.9 is still more than a ½ cent scalp. Great for spot traders, but if you're futures trading, I need to warn you that we can also go down a whole cent. A whole cent. So if you could be liquidated at 6.76, be very careful in your longs and use your stop losses. Welcome to the channel. I want to hear from the new guys that joined, see what they sound like. I'm seeing some more 100 times longs come in here for Doge.
Mm-hmm.
Some more 100 times long for Doge. Buy signal will probably pop right back in around the same price or even a little bit higher. I'm still on my long. I'll let you know if I close my long YouTube, but I'm still on my long for Doge. Yes, sir. Woo, another candle right here. So far undecided right here, but it's about 3.4 million volume. Possibly last chance for people to take volume profits right here for Doge. Oh yeah, look how far it came down right here, 8.19. Sell pressure is building up here. Some people see that as potential last time to take profits. Wow, that's a big, still
Yes, sir.
parabolic downturn. It's already more than half the volume. Whew. Oh, yep. More red, deep red coming in for Doge. Oh boy. We're still up significantly from the first buy signal, but still. People seeing this, they may take profits on the downturn right here. This would be confirmation of a downturn. Because right here, you break that trend line, and I'll draw it for you. You break this trend line right here by this candle. You work down, you break it, and it's not in a good spot. So I can see why people take profits right here. And that would drive the volume up to that sell side, which would also liquidate these longs, unfortunately.
That's what I do, Tame. When I'm running multiple coins and I can't do TA on all of them, I'll just run that trend line up from the the macro trend, put an alarm on it, and as soon as I hit the trend line, I'm out.
ETH is about to liquidate some more longs as well. Bitcoin's getting close to these longs. We had a nice run up.
Bitcoin's the next liquidation watch that I've got set up to the downside.
Matic did a big movement though. Matic, like, it's already down over 12% from that $1 range. Looking at Matic right here. Woo. I knew Matic would be risky to long. I told people, I warned them, like if it does a full retracement, that's a 10% drop. And it could drop lower on that retracement for Matic full retrace because it had that huge run up before Disney. Yeah, look at Matic's liquidations. It's crazy.
Ugh.
Matic could liquidate all the way down to like 87.5 just on the short time frame. And even 85. Matic has room to drop hard.
Hey, if I don't catch you before I leave, I'm running out. Thank you for all the information tonight.
You're welcome.
All right, brother.
Later, bye.
Nelson Figueroa says, Tame, do you think ETH and Ethereum Classic will pump due to miners' DAG file going over 5 gigs tomorrow? Possibly. I'm not sure. Depends on how many shorts are piling in here for ETH.
I'm gonna have a bag of Raven, just in case.
Raven coin?
Yeah, I think a lot of Ethereum miners are just gonna flip to Raven.
Really?
It's the second most profitable right now.
Let me check on Nomics real quick. Let's see Raven coin. Because you can make your own. You can make your own coin off of Raven coin. If I look at it on the all-time high, the past month it's up 21%. But
Telling you, it's gonna pump.
Oh man. Yeah, I could see it.
People have a lot of money tied up in infrastructure for their mining. They're not just gonna shut those miners off.
That's why it's making its way through that double top. On the hourly, parabolic SAR uptrend still at 106.85. Doge is starting to liquidate these longs. ETH and Bitcoin up here as well. Let's see how the bot's doing for Bitcoin. It's down to $18 with about $30,000 capital. So it's about 0.06% down for PNL, and then profits down 1835 total. And that's because it bought some Bitcoin when the bot started. So if you don't want to lose a little bit of money like this when the bots start, don't start it until you're at a dip. Don't start it after a pump. Matic is getting a little bit of buy pressure on the 1 minute as we got close to those liquidations. Just a little bit. And then Doge right here. It's in an interesting spot. I like this. I like Doge. I like scalping Doge. My only problem was I went to sleep on leverage. I broke my rule, and then I got sick yesterday too, so I was out.
You know how many people on YouTube I saw pumping that Doge chain news? Like if it's legit, including BitBoy.
BitBoy, he shows the garbage
Yeah.
all the time though.
Yeah, he's got so many viewers that you see those pumps off of the bullshit he says. It's crazy.
Did you see the scam alert channel about Doge chain? Here.
Yeah.
We'll read the article together on YouTube, okay? Doge getting a little bit of pump right here on the short time frame as well. That's a nice little downtrend right there. So let's go over here. Let's go to Crypto Adventures website. And Doge users warn against scam project Doge chain. Alerts across the Doge community. A project dubbed Doge Chain emerged in crypto circles some weeks ago. Doge Chain claims to supply the Doge community with offerings such as non-fungible tokens and DeFi finance. According to the creators, the project achieved this by placing wrapped Doge tokens on the smart contract bridge. However, this project has kicked up an uproar among Doge users. The community has pointed out several issues with the setup, while at the same time distancing itself from it. Some days ago, a warning went up on the official Dogecoin account saying there is only one Dogecoin. As the post noted, in the 9 years of the token's existence, there have been several scam and knockoff projects. Regardless, there's only one Doge. So, there's also red flags. Other Twitter users highlighted red flags related to the project, such as how the company behind Doge Chain is no longer operational. Rich DevEts revealed the firm LDA received a suspension notice just over a year ago. This way, they insinuate everything the company has done so far has been illegal. A user dubbed Callus Chien shared a screenshot of a Twitter thread posted by the Doge Chain founder and dev. In the post, dated back 2021, the founder explained why their last token project failed due to a supposed hack. So, do you really want to trust these guys who had a project fail due to a supposed hack? And it says, we are working on a new token for Karma. Current token is worthless and please do not buy. The new NFT related project is underway and we're looking to airdrop the new assets to pre-hack holders as fast as we can. Special thanks to blah blah blah.
Dogecoin is already its own blockchain. That being said, it's embarrassing that the things that they brought up are things that I've been dying to hear from the Dogecoin Foundation for the past year. But yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, so these are the same guys making Doge Chain. And just warning you, don't give them your money. Their last project was a hack, and it became worthless. Okay? You don't want to give them your money. Continue scalping and stacking. Don't give them your money. Alright, YouTube? Don't fall for the scam. BitBoy really promoted this?
Yeah, he had a whole section on it.
When?
One of that live show that he does.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes I'll put it on for sentiment just to see what retail is doing. And he had a whole section on it. But he is not really a Doge supporter, so he was kind of knocking it. But he wasn't knocking it because it was a scam. He was just knocking it because it was Doge. I'll be right back.
I cannot believe he really... Let me check the video. That's crazy. Like, I could never in my life, somebody offered to pay me for those types of projects to promote. I could never. Wow. That would be crazy. Oh. The bot's down $22 right here. I mean, that means Bitcoin's done a little bit of a dippity. I'll leave that bot running and see how it performs though. That's the demo bot. And Doge P&L, Doge is still trying to uptrend here on the short time frame on a 1 minute. But if we look on the 5 minutes, it's looking pretty bad. We're not completely oversold, but RSI's trending curve back up here. Okay. Trending curve back up here at 52. Not a bad level. We'll see if it holds any. That could mean it's still uptrending, still bullish. It's not a bad level right here for Doge on the uptrend. I'm still keeping my long open for Doge. There's some more shorts piling in for Doge up here. Not too many 100 times for risk of liquidations. And we are heading into that 3 o'clock candle. Last 4 nights, 3 o'clock candle to 4 o'clock candle has been pretty bearish. We'll see if we can get some pumpity before that happens and maybe a possible reversal. I would like to say welcome to the 2 new Discord members tonight. And trying to think of another event that could happen to kind of do another giveaway for Discord. What do you guys think, YouTube? You want to roll the dice again for another YouTube giveaway? I can cancel this. I could change a word. Boom, boom, boom. I would change the word this time to rockets. No, rockets is bad. Alright. Let me think of a better word. Alright. We're going to do the word uptrend. The word is going to be uptrend. And uptrend, so basically you will pay $0 to join the Discord if you win this giveaway. Just type the word uptrend to enter, and Nightbot will randomly select one person whenever I click this roll it button. So type uptrend, and I'll roll the dice in a few minutes after Doge does this nice little uptrend. Even if we don't break up through these liquidations, I'll still roll the dice. Just do one time. Don't spam the chat. If you spam the chat and I turn on anti-spam, you're ineligible. ETH may do a little bit uptrend here too.
Careful with Bitcoin. It's breaking down right now.
Yeah, see Bitcoin's coming down. If I look at the DTC, it's also still kind of uptrending. Look at the 1 minute. We're getting closer and closer to that double top area for DTC.
You see Ethereum's dominance?
Yep. Bitcoin, a Doge parabolic SAR's downturn. That means Doge will probably go down from this dot popping up, by the way, YouTube. Just warning you. Bitcoin got a big candle? No, no big candles. This is still algorithmic. Look how far the bot's
I've got
down.
it. I've got it breaking down out of a bear flag on the 30-minute, but there's no real sell-offs yet.
My bot still has $28,000 for buy orders for Bitcoin. Keep in mind, this is a demo. Just want to show you the demo of Bitscap. And if you want the Bitscap trading bot... Oh, someone has open mic. Just
Sorry, that was me. My headset was supposed to be muted.
I'll put the trading bot in the chat. And if you want to do futures, I'll also put the futures KuCoin link in the chat as well. These are referral links, so if you do sign up, I do get commission. Bitcoin's still been downtrending. Like on the hourly, Bitcoin's not looking good. Doge also starting to downtrend from that last pump up.
It's Neil.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Neil, the new member.
Hi, welcome. Oh, Doge
What's
is
going
still
on, Neil?
down a lot from this sell signal. We're down significantly from this last sell signal for Doge. And we're about to cut through these longs. I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice, get a new member. Thomas Benedict. Congratulations, Thomas. You'll email tametheark@gmail.com and I'll send you a code. People are still typing uptrend. Click live so your videos are not delayed, everybody. Click live so your videos are not delayed. There's people still typing uptrend after I pick the winner. Yeah, click that live button so you're not delayed. Can you imagine somebody goes to buy? The price on the screen's like 8.2. And then we already dipped down to like 8 cents.
That's happened to me before while I was watching YouTube. It'll be delayed by like 50 seconds or something if you're not careful. The longer you watch, the longer the delay too.
Really?
Yeah. If you're watching for like 4 or 5 hours, you'll check and you'll be back like a minute sometimes. You have to click live.
Wow. I didn't know that. Well, currently, you guys think we should do a promotion for females? Or is that discriminatory?
I mean, it'd be nice. There's a lot of masculine energy in here.
Well, we can start turning our masculine energy into feminine energy.
That's true too.
How many
Tiffany's
chromosomes
been in
do you
here
have?
keeping these guys in shape. It's been great.
Lee Jur says, I'm a female. What about the people that identify as a female too? Not just the biological females, but anyone that identifies as a female.
Identify as a bear with horns.
Still feminine energy at the end of the day, right?
No, because we could have men in here. Like I told you, if I go to prison, I identify as female, right? They're gonna have that same mindset.
Yeah. No, man, I don't think that would be sexist at all. Because the Discord is overpopulated with men. Got to balance it out sometime. Hey, you should put on the Discord or on the discount part that they have to get on mic though.
At least said last time I looked, that's funny. Now there are women on here, but I think they hesitate to get on mic sometimes because I guess as guys we can be a little loud and.
Women know how to put men in their place. It's all good.
Okay, there we go. Doge is still downtrending from that pump up, so I'm waiting for the person to email me. He might even not see it. It's Thomas Benedict. Are you here, Thomas? After Thomas emails me, then I will check it. Until then, D-Block. What do you think about this 5 formation that we see here on the 1 hour chart?
Oh my God. I think that's going to be a nasty measured move down when it finally breaks.
Right.
Like, how much longer can we stay? I mean, I guess it's the dumb question because, you know, it's obviously being propped up. But when that goes, yeah, it's gonna be rough. The Dixie can do that. I mean, if the Dixie keeps going the way it's going and holds support and takes another leg up, then we're gonna see a drop across the board, I believe.
All right, so I send you an email back, Thomas, and then yeah, the SPY looks like it can come down. You think Bitcoin will follow it when the SPY comes down, though?
Yeah.
Should I put this
Well,
on a
they won't.
T-shirt?
They won't necessarily be following the SPYs, since they're all trading inverse to the Dixie.
This could be a cool T-shirt. Oh, wow, Bitcoin's still coming down as well. Is Doge going to do a full retrace from that pump up, liquidate all these shorts all the way back down? I'm telling
Look,
you,
we're about to go into that beach area, guys, on my Egyptian chart. Anybody was watching earlier.
I'm telling you, every time we get this towards 3 o'clock in the morning, we start turning bearish. So, people that took profits on the sell signal, they're probably happy right now. Anybody that took profits on the sell signal are very happy. But, woo, is this a full retrace? This is a very fast retrace too, and you see the volume's not that big. Wow. I don't think Doge is bullish right now, Kurt. And I can't tell you if it's going to be bullish today or not, because if I look at a daily chart, I look at the RSI, daily RSI looks horrible. Looks like we're definitely very bearish. So definitely room for Doge to come down. Another 1 cent, at least one, all the way down to 7. Like at least down to 7. But it was just nice liquidating these shorts tonight, and hope you guys enjoy the stream tonight. I do feel like we have room for a full retrace and even retrace lower. And look at all this longs that can be liquidated at up to 7.7 cents.
God.
So this is something to consider. This 3 o'clock candle, usually when we start becoming bearish.
This is all with Bitcoin basically consolidating in an upward parallel. Once Bitcoin lets go, you're going to see everything speed up.
Well, Bitcoin broke this trend line. And if it retraces even to 20K, that would help drop everything else a little bit faster.
Yes, sir.
But Doge, look at all these longs for Doge now. This is just 100 times. 100 times, 50 times, 25. And it goes further, like further down. I don't know why it's only loading data here. Have to expand it or maybe pay for one of the services. But man.
Imagine going 100 times long on the Doge chain news.
Yeah. I'll put my chart in the chat if you guys want to look at my chart. Hello, Monica Opria.
She's still typing uptrend. Hey, Monica.
A little bit late. All right. This has been a big movement down already, though.
I think you'll see some relief to retest those MAs on shorter time frames.
New giveaway for the Discord. Type the word Doge, and you'll be eligible for a free Discord giveaway. You still have to verify. This just means you pay $0 to join. And I'm going to go use the bathroom, come back, and then I'll roll that dice for the giveaway.
Duck. Duck is like the substitute teacher in a room full of badass kids. Trying to wrench the YouTube by himself. It's funny. We see you, Duck. Yo, nobody's going to your little nudie site, man. Get out of here with that. Yo, uptrend is gonna become a new meme on the channel now. It's gonna be like 2 weeks from now, and people are still gonna be typing uptrend in the chat. $43.
Hi guys, Neil here. How can I chat with you guys? Or because right now I could only listen.
If you have do you have a headset or some earbuds? That way, we won't get any interference. But we can hear you. You're just getting a little bit of background noise. Probably because you're on I'm guessing you're on an open mic, right? You're just talking into your phone.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. But I meant like text, type in on Discord.
Oh, you could just click on somebody's name and send a message. Add them as a friend, open up their profile, and there'll be a section there where you can message.
Okay, cool, thanks. Like I said, I'm new to Discord, so just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, no problem, man. It's a bit of a learning curve.
Yo, I think he's wondering where you're reading the messages. It's from YouTube. It's not from the Discord.
Yeah, no, but I think I think he was trying to direct message people somebody in the Discord.
Time to roll that dice. The winner is Carl Lamont. Welcome, Carl.
Hey, Carl, you got it. He's been swinging at it for days.
Let me see Carl's real quick though. He's not subscribed to the channel though.
What?
He's not subscribed.
Carl.
That's crazy. He's been in here too.
Carl. You gotta do better, Carl. He said he is.
So I just sent Thomas Benedict his link for the Discord as well. And after he joins Discord, could be interesting. Charles Haas says he's been wanting to join for 2 years, but doesn't like coughing up to the $50. Look, I had a big special during the recession period. $15. I'm telling you, if we're uptrending, your portfolio should grow by $50 pretty fast if you bought during the big dips. If we're uptrending. Like, look at this weekly chart. Look at this weekly chart. It's beautiful. Look at this weekly chart. That's beautiful. If I see a weekly chart like this, woo!
Oh my God.
Doge
Good
weekly
times.
chart. Look, people always complain YouTube chat about missing out before as well after Doge went from 4 cents to 8 cents. Wow. What's this downtrend?
Nah, I've seen you in here, Carl. I know you've been around.
So around this 3 o'clock candle, we see Bitcoin starts getting a little bit more bearish momentum, right? Yeah. Still not looking good on this hourly chart for Bitcoin. Not looking good at all. Look on the 5 minutes after this new hourly candle came in. It's pretty bad. There's a lot of volume finishing up that 5 minute. So I think Bitcoin's going to come down further too. Doge ran out of gas for liquidating shorts and starting to come down. Charles has to email tametheark@gmail.com. Go through that small process and then I can work on getting him an invite to the server. It does look like Sev joined the server. And we're still waiting on Thomas to join.
Looks like we dumped coming out of the Asian session and European session is opening up now. So we'll see what our brothers across the pond have planned for us.
Right. Nelson says he's been around when they used to sell Doge on eBay. How would they sell Doge on eBay? There's no virtual products. Could you imagine getting scammed on that?
Or stacking those coins, those souvenir coins. You think they're Doge? You've got like 100,000 of them in your house, waiting for Doge to go up.
They might be worth
Got
more.
a big bag of Doge.
Souvenir coins are worth more than Doge right now. You could sell them.
Those Bitcoins are cool looking, but I just can't bring myself to buy it. I just buy whatever that costs in Bitcoin. Or Doge, or whatever.
I bought a Bitcoin from a guy on Facebook Marketplace. He needed cash real fast. He sold it to me for $10,000. I'll show you real quick. I got it in my apartment. I got it right here in the box. Still got the Bitcoin in the box as well. See?
Yeah.
Nice and shiny. 10,000. One whole Bitcoin. Can't wait to sell it when it goes to $1 million.
Listen, there's got to be somebody on this planet that's stacking those, thinking that they're buying Bitcoins. At least one person.
I'm joking, guys. Guys, I'm joking. This is a souvenir. It's not a real Bitcoin, okay?
No, there really was a lot of people that shilled that back when Bitcoin was pumping, and people were buying and thinking it. I had a news article come out about it too.
Really?
Sucker born every day.
No way.
Man, dead serious, dude. They thought that's how they bought Bitcoins.
That's crazy.
Painted them gold and everything with a bee in it. Looked like the symbol.
Wow. I just had the wrong microphone on the whole night stream.
That's harsh.
Every time I went to chew, I would mute my mic. I just realized the mic was using my webcam mic for the whole stream. And I just got done eating a cracker. Wow. And we've been live for like almost 4 hours. I'm so sorry. Alright. Alright, Carl, I'm still waiting on you to email tametheark@gmail.com. Gonna email me because I will be ending the stream pretty soon. If I want any chance of waking up for markets tomorrow, I have to sleep. And, yeah. Oh, maybe this Bitcoin has a seed phrase on it. Let me stop showing it. Ah, that's what these words are.
Imagine.
Wow. Wow. Oh.
Imagine, God forbid, like your grandma dies and in the will it says she left you all her Bitcoin, 100 Bitcoin. And then the attorney shows up with a box full of these coins.
I'll take them.
Oh my God.
I'll take them.
Grandma, no.
Someone says, why isn't there 24-hour Discord anymore? Because then the YouTube only gets like 10 views and it's bad. Discord is 24 hours if you want to join the Discord server though, Sarge. When I'm sleeping, there's still people in the Discord you can come on and talk with. But
yeah, there's always somebody up in here.
So, Carl, I'll give you the code to type in the YouTube chat. When you type it and it pops up on Nightbot, then I'll be able to see that it's legitimately you. And then I will email it. Look at Doge getting more buy pressure coming in here after it was oversold.
Yeah, Doge is weird right now.
Look at this guy right here. Look at that. Look at this. Barely wick down. I bet they're pooping their pants right here. 100 times. They're like, I'm getting liquidate or I'm not closing. Wow. And you know what's interesting? Oh boy, right here. What the more 100 times coming in. Look. I would use 100 times if I was sitting beside Elon right before he tweets. He probably makes people so much money. So, can you imagine sitting beside Elon? You go 100 times long on Doge, and then he puts out a tweet.
You take profit and immediately go 100 times short.
Yeah. Well, I would not take 100 times short immediately after.
Not immediately, but you know it's coming.
I don't know. Sometimes
Wait
I've
for
seen
that.
Elon tweet, like, after he tweet, it pumped for like 4 hours one time.
Those are the good old days.
Oh, look, Bitcoin went down for some liquidations and came back up. The bot's only down $20 right now out of the $31,000 capital. Okay. Not bad. Keep in mind, this is the demo mode for Bitscap. You can set up your own demo bot as well to test it. They also have the live trading as well. I just want to do scalping right now, though. Look at Doge. Woo. Sundancer says his losses are way out there. So I got the response, Carl. And I'm still waiting for you to send the social media website link as well, Carl. After you send that, then I can verify it. It's really yours. ETH wicked down. It almost liquidated some of these longs, but it didn't come close. But as more longs pile in, that could be food for the whales. A little bit scary for Doge here. I don't like this 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock candle. Not a big fan of this 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock candle. So Neil messaged me on Discord, and let's see real quick. He asked me if he can see my chart on the Discord. So you go to Discord, Neil. You go down to the voice channel, and you see the word live. As long as there's not 50 people already watching, which there's only 30 in Discord voice right now. If you click live, you can see my chart right here. Welcome to the channel again one more time, Neil.
Dixie's getting a rejection off of that double top.
Oh, yeah?
Pretty significant. Yeah, pretty significant.
Yeah, I drew that double top. Let's see if... I also received a sell signal right after rejection. On a short time frame. This short time frame, might I add. If I switch over to the 5-minute, my sell signal is probably not here yet.
Yeah, I'm on a half an hour, and it's a pretty significant candle. It's moving like a 1-minute candle. It already wicked all the way back down to resistance.
How do you get this DXY? How do you get this DXY to go down? My bad.
It's not tradable. So what happens is it's a basket of 5 currencies weighted the heaviest against the euro. So if you really want to see what the DXY is, you got to chart it next to the euro.
So how do you get it to go down?
Inverse.
People buy euro?
Yeah. If euro goes down, DXY goes up. If yen goes down, DXY goes up. It's basically the strength of the dollar versus those 5 currencies, right? So it's more about what their currency is doing than what we're doing at the moment. Because everything's on fire here, but it's just worse over there. So it pumps us.
Yeah. I wanted to mention, everybody, think of currencies as a system. If one country raises the price of the fuel or oil, and they demand that people pay their currency for oil, then some people may trade their native currency, like the euro, for the Russian ruble to buy that Russian oil. And as long as you can create ways for people to buy in your currency, then your currency holds value.
Yeah, it's a bit of a rabbit hole, right? Because if, let's say, you're trading Doge, then you learn that, okay, if I watch Bitcoin, I can see what Doge is going to do. Then you learn if I watch the Dixie, I can see what Bitcoin's going to do. Then you start watching the yen and the euro to see what the Dixie is going to do. Then you start watching commodity. By the end of it, you're watching weather to see if the fields in the Ukraine are going to get enough rain to fill their wheat harvest. Like, it's a rabbit hole that you can go down forever and ever. You got to draw the line at some point, or you just drive yourself crazy.
One Doge is still one Doge, so don't go down those rabbit holes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna check my email, see if Carl replied. There he goes. He replied. Let's get Carl his link for the server. Send Carl his link right there. Carl should be in the server soon as well. It's not a bad situation, but after Carl joins, I already sent him a link. I think I will be heading to bed soon as well. Thank you guys for being here. I'll try to come on tomorrow. I don't know what time. But it was fun tonight watching those liquidations. And then if you learned anything as well, this 3 o'clock candle, generally not a great candle. Generally not a great candle. Good night, guys. No, I can't look up the
Night time.
I'm not. Don't show tokens in the chat, Dorkmas.